Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. We're so glad you're with us today as this holiday weekend continues. We're so glad you're here because this is the biggest sale event we do. We've got 10% off everything in our vaults. That continues today, and we're so excited because this is really where hopefully you're in the shopping mood. It is a big shopping weekend, right? But I don't think anything compares to the great values that we bring you in fine jewelry here. So we're thrilled to have you. We've got an amazing lineup. We've got some really special pieces we have brand new that I've never seen before. So it's not just about the old, the reruns, the classics. Yeah, we've got some classics here too. Like I'm gonna have a whole special on huggy hoops that are ½ inch. I decided to bring out everything we've got in the, listen to this, 1 row, 2 row, 3 row. So it's gonna be a great example of how every different budget can get in on some fabulous huggy hoops that are ½ inch with diamonds and our VS that we love. But also we've got so many beautiful, unique pieces from the biggest rubellite I've seen to incredible Paraibas, blue wings. Of course, that's the usual. We love to see our fancy museum pieces, but it's the discounts that are so impressive. And yes, every day that we do, we have great discounts on jewelry. We have the greatest values out there, but there is no better time to shop or treat yourself or maybe even some gifting. This is where we are, believe it or not, a few hours away from December. So it is time to get a move on for all your favorite jewelry items, no matter what the occasion might be. So we're gonna make this really simple and easy. We've got a lot of one-of-a-kinds to show you. We've got maybe my favorite piece of the day, must be this Ametrine that we have. It is exquisite, it's huge, it's got ideal color saturation, and of course, this is a stone we don't see very often because it is a one source stone. So we'll bring that to you. I'm really looking forward to it. It's coming up at the top of next hour. So you've got about 58 minutes to prepare for that. And it's going to be a looker. So all that and more. Plus we're going to actually start with something I know is requested a lot, but we don't see very often. And that is Kunzite pendant. Take a look at this. Brand new. And it is a fabulous color. So we'll see 112, 67, 72 on the way here. It is our 6 carat 31 in this fabulous stone. Of course, it gives that rich saturated color we love to see as well, but it's also going to be that Asher cut, which is tougher to get typically, to get that seamless, beautiful saturation, neon, all that in an Asher or an emerald cut. That's what you're seeing here. So we're going to get you a few diamond accents. There's 4 points there in that trillion that sits above, and of course that means it's round brilliance, but a trillion shape that you have creating this look. And then of course we'll give you all the different looks, like on the hand measurement, all that. But this is really what's so outstanding about this one. Even the double prongs, you know it's a big stone when you see double prongs. We don't do those unnecessarily. We do that when it's needed. And so you have that really special bigger stone, and of course really well set here. Let me just show you what it looks like from a distance on the hand so we can show you the size. And then look at that. That's some really rich saturated color we love to see. Here is what the length is going to be as well. It's 1 inch top to bottom. I'll take it on over to the neckline so you can see it there as well. I think that's going to be super helpful just to gauge what it's all about and to get that fabulous look. So really saturated, amazing color. You see the purples, the blues, and the pinks together, and we'll take it right on up close for you. So special piece, no doubt about it. Hope everyone's had a fabulous holiday weekend. If you haven't been hanging out with us, well, happy belated Thanksgiving to everybody. We're so grateful to have you this weekend as always. But let's get you a great value. Remember, 10% off whatever lowest price you see on the screen. I get to discount, you get to discount. We all get to discount, and it's very, very exciting. So it gives you some great values, and yet this is going to be, well, I've got a $29.99 price tag here. We're going to shift that a little bit, make it a little bit better for you. Let's blow it out for $999. That's it. So you get an extra. That comes down to about $100 off. So $899 if you'd like to get it. So this is really, really special. So you got a really good look. Yes. Oh, okay, this one. And does she want to see the Tanzanite earrings? Okay, you got it. So we've already had some requests coming in. And if you don't know, I was with you on Thanksgiving and I was with you on Friday. So if you happen to pop in and maybe you missed something or want to see it again, check with us and see if it's still available. You never know, your favorite piece might still be here, so we can help you out with that. Hey, Denise, thanks for watching today. And I don't know if we have a bezel set diamond band. We can check. I know there's only been one historically here, so I don't know, but we'll check. I know it's got a little texture to it, so we'll check on that for you. Let's take a look at these earrings. The pendant's already gone, by the way, but I wanted to show you these fancy, and I think this one may need a little dusting. Hold on, I'm going to have to, polish it a little bit further, but let's get you an item number. It's 1124068, and this is one of those really beautiful elongated, think emerald cut. If it just does a little bit of that tapering. So you have that larger, that large stone presence, that's for sure. These are over 12 carats total weight. So we're gonna get you over 6 carats in each, but I want to get them set up. They've been beautifully, they've been wrapped and they've been all protected here as they should be, but take a look at this. So it starts with diamonds in the hoop. Then it leads to an actual trillion, which is interesting. We just saw the way that round brilliants can make up a trillion. Well, this is where you get an actual trillion cut in that very large size. So we're thrilled about that because, again, pendant's already gone, but this is where you get some round brilliants and the trillion, and there we go, polish that up for you. And then what we have is a longer length here, 1 5/8", but I wouldn't say too long. We've been doing some really incredible values. Actually, I think the best, no, I don't think, I know, the best value we've had on Blue Wing Block Ds was actually last evening, which is an earring that's still here. Now, I know that Friday nights are online only show, but I had this incredible value on cushion cuts. They're about this size. So FYI, if you miss out on these, we got the cushion cuts, which are also fabulous. But here's 1261 total weight. So you're getting 6 1/3 or so. Then you've got the 47 points in the trillions. Well, that's among the two. So they're almost a 1/4 carat each. And then also 24 points in the diamonds. Outstanding piece here. And let's take a look because it's a hoop with a hinge. So in the back, it's actually going to flip right down. So you just get that opening there. And then you can see how it's going to flip right up. But notice it is not actually, the circle that wraps around it is not actually touching the post. So it's not one of those that latches onto the post, because those can be problematic over time because, well, it only takes one time actually. Sometimes those can bend or just get a little bit wonky. So that's not an issue here. You just flip it up, flip it down, and it could not be easier. But let's take a look at them on so you get a better idea of perspective here, because why not? That's the really good length and look that we love. You can see that really, quite frankly, they look immediately like an emerald cut. And then you see that little specialty detail of the way they actually get a little more narrow at the top, which is why that balance of the trillion looks so great right up top. It's the right size, the right proportion for it. But we're going to take these way down. I love those. That length is great too, because again, hitting below the jawline there, really flattering, just really elongating for the facial features. And they start at $17,999. They are no longer. So get ready. We've got them in white gold. They stay in the white gold. They're in the 18K. That's a nice upgrade, especially for an earring. We love to see it. But back to the wheel we'll go, and we'll make them a lot more affordable than even $10,000 or $99.99. We got a really significant deal and such a beautiful fancy cut. Yes. You got it. So this is the way the back is set. So you can see here, it's got a basket work where the basket detail is on the side, so the profile, where there's a little wave design, but then it's an open basket there, which I love seeing it that way. You still see the red flashes. And then there's that basket work with that little scroll detail. It's going to be on the left, right, and the bottom sides of it too. So you've got a really special look. And yet, again, we're letting that clarity show off, because Tanzanites are a generally clean stone. So we're letting that show off by leaving the back clean. So not adding anything that's going to detract from the beauty of the cutting and the beauty of those colors and those red flashes. But it's not even $9 or $8 or even $7,000. What a great value this is. We'll take them even lower. How about $59.99? Of course, significant extra discount that you have there as well, because that's about $600 off. So they'll be $53.99 instead. So a really special way to go. And Kunzite's already gone, so let us know what requests you have. I have one of the coolest rings I have ever seen. I can honestly say that I haven't seen anything quite like it before. I don't know where it appeared from, but it magically appeared this morning, and I'm thrilled it did. And yes. Oh, from a value standpoint, I mean, let's put it this way. The other earring has, let's just say, I'll flash it in here so you can see them side by side. That might be helpful. But this is $1,000 more than what was virtually the same size Tanzanite. And honestly, though, look how much more dramatic those are lengthwise. Those are the same carat weight. My cushion cuts were 1240, so almost identical. And this has 75 points, but you get bigger diamonds there. And I see, personally, I'm going to let my own judgment get kind of in the way here, and that's my personal opinion. I love this style because it's modern. For me, it's less classic and a little more modern, a little more different, obviously, specialty cuts. So in my personal opinion, I think that, I mean, this is more my style. So just the dramatic of the length and the big trillions with it and the geometry of it. Yes. Yes, the yesterday, it's going to be about the same type of backing here as far as just a little different scroll work. Here's the back still open, and then the scroll work is a little more of that open scroll. So instead of smaller looping scrolls, it's a little more wide scroll work through the basket, but still open through the back. Same kind of hinge, not as long. The cushion cuts were $1,000 less, but they did have 75 points in what are all round brilliant diamonds, and that's going to be $49.99 for the cushion cut. So what I can also do is let me put one side by side here from a distance away, just so you can see. Now, you know, technically me, I mean, you know my style. I'd probably put both of them on at the same time. I would wear them like this and put this in the primary and this in the secondary piercing and have them, you know, layered up. But you know, that's just me. That's the crazy part that, you know, and again, that's the fun of jewelry is you can do whatever you please. But that's what they look like side by side. So you can see how much more, for those carat weights being all of 20 points difference over the course of the pair, that's pretty dramatic. These look larger. They obviously are a longer earring, and then I really appreciate that big trillion cut diamond that you're getting as well. So that's what they look like side by side, both in the white gold. And again, this one's $49.99, this one's $59.99. The reason it costs a little bit more is because you have that really fancy cutting and that dramatic larger diamond trillion. I think this is really traditional. That looks very traditional. This looks a little more, again, just modern and sleek with that way that that cutting is done and how elongated it is. So it's really up to you. I know what my style is, but you know, everyone has their own kind of style. I think this is a little more, again, to be expected, kind of looks like what you see typically in an earring. I would say the one on the right side just looks really unusual, and it is. So again, $1,000 difference by the way that ring is coming up. That's the ring I've never seen before. It's a door knocker style charm ring, but it's actually two looks in one. So yeah, she's going to go with the cushion cuts. You got it. All right, so that one's gone. This one was, just so you know, Andy, that was $5,379 on the cushion cuts. So that means these fancy cuts, kind of this trapezoid look, this more elongated emerald cut meets trapezoid, still available. And so, but the ones from last evening are gone. So congratulations on those, and $5,379. And both stay in white gold. This is the only one remaining. And are you ready for the charm ring? This is the coolest thing. I've not seen anything quite like this, and we've done charm rings here. We'll step aside from those. I want to show this on the hand because there are two ways to wear it, and I want you to get a scope of the size first. It's 112-5912, and this is where it starts as a band of pave in diamonds and sapphires, and then you get this great charm design, which you see has great movement to it. That's a ruby in yellow gold with more diamond pave, and then there's some sapphires that are princess cuts in this little, if you will, latch. Watch this though. I'm going to go ahead and flip it around. I take it off, turn it around, and put it on this way. Now, why would I do that? Oh, wait, did that just change? We now have a sapphire on the other side. So depending on how you wear it, because you know it's going to drape with gravity, so this is actually going to be a charm ring that is reversible. So however you decide, if you want all blue and white one day, you wear it with the sapphire side facing up. If you want to show off the ruby, you wear it the other way. And either way, and let me tell you, this is comfortable. When I first tried on my very first charm ring that we had here a couple years ago, I thought, I'm not sure if I'm going to love the feel of this. And I was so surprised, and pleasantly so, to find out that after wearing it, it feels and wears like every other ring you have. It really is completely wearable, and it's kind of fun to know, like, you'll feel that movement there of that piece sometimes, but it doesn't do annoying things. It doesn't make any noise. It's not like, no offense to charm bracelets, but I won't wear them because I don't need any other noises that are not necessary. I live in a big, busy city with a stressful life and, you know, shout for a living. And I got to tell you, I don't need any extra noise. And I don't really love jewelry that makes noise. There have been many occasions where I come on the air with a new pair of earrings and they're from my own collection and they make noise and I can't wear them because I don't want you guys to be annoyed at home. So it's amazing how many jewelry items that have articulation or movement can be on the annoying side. Yes, jewelry can be annoying. So this is one of those that is not. And so I'm really loving that. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to show it to you up close so you can see the details, but I wanted you to see the reversible aspect of it. It is 5912. It's all 18 karat gold, and this is the close-up. So now we get to see all the really cool princess cuts that you're getting because the band itself will have the pave and the princess cuts in the sapphires. Then I love this center point that is basically your latch that is going to be this dome of a channel of princess cut sapphires, and then you get your oval bezel set. And then let's do what I did when it's on the hand, and it's as simple as flipping it around. I can't believe we're sizing this for you too, so that's great. And this is where you get the ruby side. Still bezel set, great looking ruby, 45-point stone, 82 points in diamonds. You get a total of 89 points in the sapphire, which are all princess cuts except for the oval on the reverse. So coolest ring, 2 looks in one, charm style, and again, for somebody who likes something different and bold and edgy and cool and unique, this is definitely it. It's kind of as if your ring is wearing a pendant, right? And that's what I love about it in that door knocker style. So I'll try it on one more time now that you've seen it up close. Each and every one of those sapphires is just glowing. So is the ruby. The ruby, all top quality stones. You would think that sometimes when it's really an emphasis on design features that are different, sometimes the stone quality goes to the wayside. Well, if that's the case, we won't show it. How about this one coming way down? We had a $49.99 deal. Let's take it lower for you. Make it a lot better. It is one only, as most of my items are. As usual, don't forget Big Ametrine 45 minutes from now. But this one's got to go, and we'll make it $1,999. But today, you get 10% extra off. So that means $200 extra off that price. That makes it $1,799 if you'd like to grab it, and please do, because that is a very important piece. So really well done, and do not forget, $19.99, that's a significant extra discount. This 10% off. Just keep in mind that if you have those little higher end wish list items, I mean, it's great to save money on everything, and you will, but if you have a higher end wish list item, this is the day to get it while you've got the 10% off, because it equates to a lot of extra savings. And let me flip it over and show you the sapphire side. As simple as literally how you put it on. And whatever you decide to have in the front, that's what's going to drape. It's like 2 rings. I can't get over it. So 18 karat gold, and a lot of it as well. And we're going to even size it for you. Right now it's about a size, looks like a 5.5. So again, you got a chance to pick it up here. We'll size it to whatever size you need. Maybe it's the piece you wear on the middle of the index finger as well. Something that really makes a statement, and I just love the movement of it. That's a ring with personality, and it is. It's like your jewelry's wearing jewelry, and I think that's why not? That's a true jewelry lover's piece right there when your jewelry wears jewelry. So love that one. We'll get a move on. I have a really rare, super cool ammonite. We don't see it anymore, hardly ever. I've got ammonite and ametrine. It's the day. Yes, do you have, it's like, I know, I'm bringing out the ammo, if you will, right? Bringing out the heavy artillery with the ametrine and the ammonite. And totally different. They may sound alike, but they're totally different stones. Let's talk ametrine, ammonite. It's not ametrine time to the top of the hour. Now I'm getting my ammo confused. Here we go. This one is fabulous. It's around, and we're still going to have these little wheel complications, but here we go. This is perfect because what an ametrine does, I'm an ammonite. Why'd I have to get myself on that track? Here's where we get ammonite, which keep in mind is from the prehistoric days. There was an ammonite sea creature back in the prehistoric days, and it sounds like I'm telling tall tales here, but it's true. And yet this is part of the shell that was fossilized and yet discovered and uncovered in Alberta, Canada, and it's item number 1126662. This would be a round, though, that is rare because already you're getting this segmented color of the blues into the aquas, into the greens, into the yellows, into the reds. And this will become more apparent when you see it from a distance, but I'll just give it a little spin and turn here so you can see what it does. But it's a 216, which is a little tougher to gauge when you have ammonite. Remember, it is actually coated with, now I don't say coated, I'm going to say covered, with a layer of crystal quartz. So that's a gem layer as well. But that's to really protect it and really to kind of almost magnify or bring out the beautiful colors. But it's also a diamond weight of 86 points. They go right down the middle of the split shank and all the way around the halo as well. So this is rare. We don't see a lot of the ammonites with a lot of diamond weight. This one does. But do you see what's happening where the blue turns into aqua, the green transitions into yellow, the reds and the yellows show up at the same time when it moves? It's just a cool stone. And it's a round, which is rare. So let's take a look at it on because I think you're going to see a little bit more in the way of color, and it looks like all the colors of the rainbow in one. And yet that's what it does. Why wait for an opal to give you, because quite frankly, even the best opals in the world can't quite give you that bold of a color, kind of that wash of color, that almost striped effect, what I always call the land meets the sea meets the sun. Maybe that's again when you're, cliffside or coastline, right? You see that sun setting on the horizon and the green cliffs and the blue waters or the blue skies. That's really what this reminds me of. Thank you for bringing out that, Bez. That's the ring I was talking about. This is the one Denise might want. So Denise, we've got your request coming up, so hold tight. And if you'd like this ametrine or ammonite, goodness. We'll go ahead and blow it out right now. Ametrine, Ametrine's top of the hour, and it's my favorite item of the whole show, bar none, my favorite for value as well. But this one's actually going to be, and we can change the gold, by the way, so if you need it, no problem. But let's make it really affordable, really easy. First caller gets it. Let's take it all the way down from $39.99. A really important ammonite is going to go for big money, and that is a significant stone. So let's take it even lower than $3,000. 2,000, 19, 18, 17, 16. I'm here to make you a value. So whatever it is you happen to fall in love with today, it's on sale. It's your best value ever. And we're going to take it all the way down right now. Forget about even $1,500 or $1,499. You get a better value. We'll make this easy. How about $1,399 plus $140 off that? So extra discount, extra bonus time. And Denise, get ready. The bezel set ring is here. It's here. Now there is, I think there might be a smaller version. This is the 5-stone bezel set amazing ring. It's huge diamonds, so it's gonna be good. And hey Michael, thank you so much. You're so kind, you're so sweet. Thanks, Michael. Good to have you with us. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving holiday. All right, let's get to Denise's favorite. Now, this is $13.99, less your $140, so keep that in mind. This is a classic. Coming up, we've done 5-stone bands before. I've done 7-stone bands before. This is the only one that we do with the smooth bezel set diamonds. And they're huge. So, I mean, we might as well just go all out. If we're going to give you values like this, and what a day to save, because there are certain things in life that don't usually get discounted. This would be one of them. Fine classics like VS diamond band rings in a 5-stone style. That's one that you would never see discounted. Well, welcome to item number 112-4152. An incredible 153 total diamond weight here. So Denise, I hope you like it. It is the only one we have with the smooth bezels, and I think the reason why, there's a lot of reasons why we love bezel setting, but I think one of the primary reasons is that we see a lot of, our poor wheel has a mind of its own, so it's somewhat possessed, so forgive it. It's going to be kind of doing that jumping, jogging thing, but hey, it's excited. Black Friday's here, so I mean, why not? Biggest shopping weekend of the whole year, so we're excited you're with us, but this is really special because you have the huge diamonds individually. They're all bezel set, where we talk about the practicality of bezels, whether it's a hoop, whether it's a necklace, but I think even more important when you're getting into a ring, because it's the one that gets the most exposure. I don't think our necklaces have a lot to worry about as far as catching on things, besides maybe a big chunky sweater. This is where a ring is constantly, you know, when you think about how we use our hands on a daily basis, even if you live a more leisurely lifestyle, we use our hands a lot. So a bezel set is really going to protect your diamonds. If you tend to be rough on your jewelry, get bezel sets for your bands, because that's locked in a fortress of gold. There is nothing that can go wrong. I mean, obviously the diamonds are tough. They're the hardest natural substance on earth. However, there's nothing that can happen. They're so securely set here. So take a look at it. It's a carat 53, and it's all VS diamonds. And yet that means that with the 5-stone style, they're going to be, I mean, think about this, because we know they're huge. They're 30 points plus each, which is just about 1/3 of a carat, which is extraordinary, isn't it? And then you have this incredible look, which we can do in the white gold or the yellow. So Denise, before you say, I wanted yellow, don't worry. We have it here in white. We can do it in yellow or rose. So that's okay as well. Maybe you're matching those hoops that we had in the bezels yesterday. Maybe you're matching your diamonds by the yard. Maybe you just want that more modern style, but hey, there's another bonus and benefit to bezel set diamonds, and it is this. They look bigger. They're already huge, yet when they are bezel set like this, we've seen it time and time again with our studs, it makes the diamond look so much larger. And also, I would say that with this great side to side, you know what it also does? Is it makes it look like an eternity band without paying for an eternity band or having the discomfort of an eternity band. I have an eternity band. I never wear the thing. It's one of the most highly valuable pieces of jewelry I own, and I never wear it because the prongs dig into your fingers. So it's really one of those that this is the look of. And you know our other 5-stone ring we do that are prong set does not actually go side to side on my finger. I don't have a large finger. I wear a 5.5. So when actually it is problematic, especially if you have a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 finger. Well, the 5-stone style that we typically do doesn't actually stretch all the way across from side to side. So this one does because of those bezels. So it's really a good option. Now, it's also going to be, wow, I've never seen it discounted. This is a classic that I know well. And I know it started at $69.99, and then the last time I presented it, I remember it clear as day. This was down to $2,999, which is a remarkable value. But instead, we've taken it lower. That's what we're doing on Black Friday. And this is prior to your 10% off. So call me quickly because I don't think it's going to last. Well, I know it's not going to last. There's no possible way that this actually will last. No possible way. Come on in early. What can we do? Make it yours that you'll wear every single day. You'll wear it every single, well, I think you will, right? It's a diamond band. What's not to love about wearing this every day? It's still stackable. It's still something you can layer with other bands if you choose to. It's whatever you want to do, but it's also not going to be, I don't believe it. I was expecting this to be, again, this wasn't planned for the show. This is Denise's request. So I didn't see this prior to the show. So when this just came out by request, how shocked was I to see a new price, a new discount, and it's not a little discount either. We're taking another $500 off the lowest price to make this $2,499, but that's not it. You save an extra 10%, which is giving you $250 of extra savings to make this ring the lowest it's ever been by far, $22.50 to get it home to you in white, yellow, or rose gold and in your size. And that is how you shop a classic. I mean, it's worth investing into, especially the pieces you know you're going to wear consistently, more often than not, whether it's pinky ring, thumb ring, or anywhere else. It's worth investing into the really premium material. I know that you can find diamond bands for a couple $100s, but they're chips of diamonds. They're low quality stones. They look like concrete that has been ground up, right? I mean, I don't want my diamonds to look like concrete. I don't want them to look like gravel. I don't want them to look like, you know, any kind of just little rough rocks or not fully faceted stones or non-VS. This is the way to get it, and it is fabulous. So $22.49 at checkout for anybody who would like it. It's Denise's request, but it's diamonds, so we have a little bit of quantity for you. So just say the word, and it's yours. Did anybody get our charm ring yet? I think our charm ring is still here with the flip, the reverse, the flip it, reverse it, you know, whole thing that we got with the ruby sapphire action. Okay. So we're going to move on. We're going to give this 30 seconds, and then we do have some diamond hoops coming up later that are going to be fabulous as well. I brought out all the half-inch hoops we have, and I'm going to line them up, and you get a choice of. Or if you're like me, you're going to take all three and stack them and create a really fabulous earscape. So $22.49, let us know. And that's it for the 5 stones. I know we don't have anything small. We don't have anything we have a 5-stone band that's not bezel set. It's $9.99 if you'd like it. It gives you a full carat in diamonds. They're 20 points each, but these are larger. But then they look larger because they're bezel. And there's a practicality, there's a modernness, there's really so much to love about the bezel set piece. And I just like that they look like more like 60 pointers. That truly does double up the look you're getting. So already over 30 points each, but usually a bezel set will usually double the look. So impressive, and you'll never see a value like that. Plus it's probably gonna be restructured as far as the price once the new year arrives. I know that's I've been kind of warning you that once the new year hits 2025, we're going to have to really adjust a lot of these classic diamond pieces to match up with today's gold and diamond metrics. So keep that in mind. All right, let's move on. We've got a really cool piece. I do have a blue zircon. It's wild. It's, I don't know if Leanne's watching. Leanne in Florida, I know this might be a little too complex for you because I know she's been looking for a zircon about this size, but something simple. I wouldn't say it's simple because I would say it's fitting. I would say this is the appropriate mounting for this very wild, loud, vibrant, if a stone could be, if I could personify this gem for a moment, I would say charismatic. It's one of those that just draws your attention in. It has an aura about it where you just turn and look, right? It's a head turner, and you need a blue zircon in your life. It's 112-6644. And then what we know about this stone is that it's an elongated cushion. So it's 6 carats in size. It's exactly 6 carats. It's 55 points in diamonds, but you're taking a stone with this elongated cushion cut that almost has facets like a radiant, and you're allowing the diamonds to kind of basically be an extension of the cutting of the stone. The double refraction, the brilliance and beauty that you're getting, it's like the diamonds are an extension of that, going out in every direction and then almost acting as an arrow on the sides to point in, and as if we needed any more of a look at me moment with this stone. There is only one. It's got an incredible value, and we're going to see it out the door. If you want yellow gold or rose gold, my pleasure to do it. We'll make it happen. It's got a little bit of a split shank leading up, which also makes sense with the way the design is created on the sides. And we're going to send it out really quickly here, but look how vibrant. Turquoisey blues, like electric blues. The double refraction is totally on point here. This is what it looks like. Wowza. That is a pretty piece. You can really see the elongation of the entire design here that really makes it. And we're going to blow it out. It's, oh, this is, what? Sorry, I'm taken aback by a lot of these prices. I'm used to great values, yeah. But this is where a sale event like this one, we've just slashed everything. Before, I mean, I'm telling you, it's sale on sale. It's sale pricing on top of sale pricing. You get what you love, you take what you need, and if you want a blue zircon, I've never seen a 6-carat price this way. It's supposed to be 40, kid you not, it says $49.99 on this bag. I'll show it to you. That's the price. And then we took the price down to slash it for you to make this Saturday morning a memorable one on this very big shopping weekend that we have, and you don't even have to spend $49. Half of that was $2,500. We're not making it that. Come on over and take a look, and we'll get you a great value. Just say sold now, because otherwise it's going to be a fight to the finish here. And that's how it often goes with these incredible blue zircons. Look at that. That is wild. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make it less than 19, less than 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. All right, let's take it even lower. How about $12.99? Yep. Done. 6-carat stone, never been priced that way. $12.99. That's incredible. That's $11.69 at checkout. You've got it? You have a new hair color, Allison. I like it. I like it. All right, so Allison's taking this one, and it's gone. Let me get my next star. I was taken aback now by blue zircon and then cool new hair color. But take a look at this. Oh, my goodness. This looks like what? Paraiba, maybe morganite. No, it's not morganite. It's not Paraiba. But those are two stones that I don't think any stone would mind being mistaken for. And it's actually going to be out of the Congo. It's a rare peachy pink orangey Congolese tourmaline. It's 112-62-26. And did anybody get our bezel set, diamond band? Are we loving that? They're still going out, right? Thank you so much. I don't know if Denise is getting one, but I know a lot of you are saying thank you, Denise, for asking for that, because what a value that is. All right, so here we are. And the only thing I think we have left from the show so far, the charm ring, the ammonite, and what, one of our Tanzanite drops, and already a 1/6 of the way through our Saturday. So here we are with the Congolese peachy pink, looking like morganite, looking like Paraiba. Well, it is 76 points in the white diamonds, but that's not it. 22 points in the pink diamonds that are accounting for your first halo. So a total of 98 points. We're just shy of that full 1 carat. You know what's great about it is it's a bigger stone and it's a bigger mounting, but you know what? A lot of times pear shapes people don't like only because they're really elongated. They're naturally an elongated cut. So you got it, Kathy. We'll show them next. Kathy's ready for the hoops, and we're going to make a really special hoop deal happen in just a couple of minutes. But I think this is great because it's a great way to wear a bigger stone if you don't want the length of a long ring. If you don't need a super elongated ring, well, here's your answer. We set all the good stuff sideways so it really fits and covers the finger side to side. It makes it a little bit unique, and it's already a unique stone. We know that. And you've got your 253 here. So let's blow it out. First caller takes it. $19.99. Before we get to our hoop party, it's going to be a hoopapalooza. We are going to have so much fun with these hoops. I am so ready for this. I got this request a few days ago, and I thought, wouldn't this be fun to do on a Saturday morning to give everybody a chance to see everything we have in the 1/2-inch classic hoops? But we have choices. So we're going to do that next, and get yourselves ready, hoop lovers, or gifts. Hoop earrings make such incredible gifts. Hoops are classic, but they're hotter than ever. Just when you thought hoops couldn't get any more exciting, they have, and they do. So really exciting. Hey, oh, that's nice. Tracy, hi. The whole family's watching? Oh, that's great. Hi, Tracy. Oh my gosh, good morning to you. Should we say good morning to Tracy's sister, Stephanie? I think we should. Stephanie's watching too. That's wonderful. You guys all together at the same time, watching together. I love it. See, I always believe that mothers and daughters who shop together, they got it going on, but sisters, same thing. Sisters who know shopping for jewelry, it's amazing. So hi, Stephanie. Welcome to our show. And thank you, Tracy. Good morning to you. Happy Saturday. So let's get ready. We're going to go on a hoop party, okay? We're going to do a little hoop extravaganza. And you know I love my hoops. I do. I love, love, love hoops. Okay, this is where every one of them is reversible. But I'm going to start you off. And Tony, I don't know if we can do this. It's kind of complicated, but I'm going to have 3 side by side. So I thought maybe what we could do is get everyone ready. Instead of one graphic at a time, we could give prices just across the way so everybody understands what we have going on, because I have the single row pave. I have the double row pave. Yeah. These are where you get a little more, obviously more diamond weight, more gold weight. And then we have a triple row. Jason, what are you taking so far? Huh? He says, huh? Jason, are you still are you tryptophaned out? Are you still under the effects of any tryptophan? Oh my gosh, now I'm really concerning him. He says, what? What? We're not doing drug testing today, are we? No, that's turkey. Remember, like tryptophan is what's in turkey that makes you sleepy and a little loopy sometimes. Tryptophan, am I saying that right? Here's the triple row. Oh, I hope we have room for all 3 of these gorgeous dandies. They're all going to be, and I know they actually look a little different, but they're all actually the same diameter. All within right there at that 1/2 inch. I love our triple rows, but you know me, I'm going to stack them. I should just probably put one of each up because then I want to try them all on. But here's the fun part. The fun part is already here. They're hoops, and we're having a little hoopapalooza. But the great news is, and maybe we can add the carat weights as well. I know these won't stack as well because they get so wide, but let me kind of get you acquainted if you don't know these already. I'm sorry, our wheel is just, again, all over the place. So it's not going to make for a very centered presentation. So get your tryptophan and your Dramamine, and we'll all be good. But here we go. There's going to be the single row, which is 1110,411. That's going to be, the carat weight is 13 points. They're pave single row, and they're all reversible because they all have solid gold in the back. So if you want a plain gold earring, you're good to go. So that's one way to do it. So that's fantastic. Now, also, are you ready? We have the, what's happened to my triple row? There's my double row. The double row carat weight is going to be 10388. That's going to be 61 points. So actually, you're going to go from 13 to 61. And that's going to be the double row here that are so much more gold, all click enclosures, all straight posts, by the way. So that makes, I mention that because they're easier to put on than the curved posts. Sometimes curved posts, they're not as long. So I know my mom's had that issue before where she doesn't have, there's not enough posts to go through the actual lobe. So this is where it's nice to have that. You've got these straight posts on all 3. And then if you want, you can get the triple row, which are the big mamas. They're 11160, 378. They're giving you over a carat. They're a carat 02. So you've got basically the 13, the 61, which is close to 2/3 of a carat, then the 102s. And what we have is 1, 2, 3, I'll call it, single row, double row, triple row. The price tags are actually going to be very incremental as well. And the good news is they're all a 1/2 inch. You choose which one you like. Don't worry about the odd numbers. Your operators have it. The carat weights are on your screen. This is a carat 02. And boy, do they just obviously increase with the gold weight as well as you go ahead and get those larger carat weights also. But they also stack. So I don't think you're necessarily needing to choose just one. They look really cool stacked if you do have more than one piercing. So you can consider that as well. I know I would. So that's what I do all the time. I love stacking hoops. But let's make it really simple and easy here because the most expensive ones are still under $1,000. We're making the 102s on the right side of your screen. We are making those only $9.99. Plus you get $100 off, so they'll be $8.99 at checkout. So that's pretty impressive. They all, again, have those snap-in, click-in closures, which I just think are so, so fabulous. Then we have, and I'm only borrowing one to try them on for you, and then we have the double row. The double row is actually going to be less by $300. So you get the double row for only $6.99, and then kind of keeping it incremental like I promised we would, you can get the single row, which are another $300 less, and that's actually going to be only $399. Each and every hoop up here is going to be 10% extra off. Now, I don't know how this is going to look, but it's just, the idea is to show them all at the same time to give you a comparison. So let's go ahead and show you what I mean. There they are. So this is going to be, again, there's the 102. So what you can see is, I'm kind of loving this. So this is what, and sure enough, with the 10% off, why not? If you want all three, you can do it. This is the triple row, obviously, back there. And they all, you know, you can imagine what they're going to look like. They all work from a primary and then stacked. Just because I think a lot of people figure, oh, I don't know if I can take a half-inch hoop and stack away. You can. That's the 102 for $9.99, but really $8.99. Here's the double row, which are the 61 points. And that's only going to be, what, $6.29 at checkout for the middle there. And then this is the single row, and that's going to be, look at that, you get those for $3.99 less $40. So that's going to be, of course, $3.59 at checkout, and you can see how they stack so well. They also work really, really well. I do a hoop up here too, so if you have helix piercings, they work well up there as well. So again, half-inch across the board, but single row, double row, triple row, and hopefully that helps to see them all together. It's exactly how I would wear them, and to think that you could get all three of those, because you're getting a pair. I'm showing you one of each. And by the way, these are mix and match in the gold, but look how beautifully they look together. So that's what they look like if you want to just put them all together, and then triple, double, single. Let's go back to our wheel. And then I'm squatting down, and there's only so long I can do that because I've been out of the gym for a week or two because I've been under the weather. So my legs weren't ready for that long squat. Yes? Which ones? The ones we already showed? The like trapezoid ones? Or the cushions are already sold, I think. Yeah, if you're talking about 4068, the ones that look like the tapered emerald cuts, nobody on the hoops, not at all. All right, well, we tried. What can I say? It's one of our classics. Are you talking about these, Joanne? The ones that we had earlier? No, not those. What do you need? What kind of fancy cut? I don't have those up here. Oh, I do. Sorry. Somebody handed these to me, and I must have been, I don't know what I was doing. Concentrating on hoops, I guess. I do. For Mary? Yeah. Fantastic. We've got them. Mary will show them next. All right, so those are my hoops. You're getting a pair. Just why not? We'll show them to you from a distance away. I think sometimes that helps. Why not? Because you can see them. These are half-inch, but they pack a major punch because look how you can see them from a distance away. Even when you're far, far, far away, you still see those earrings really, really well. And they are, look at those prices. Again, I'm only $6.99 today. That's a deal. That's a deal. Really, truly. I mean, let's not talk about the maintenance costs, but, you know, that's a deal. But again, and I'm only 61 points. And okay. All right, so here we go. 102 in the back. I stacked them. You could obviously do anyway. If you like the wider ones up front in the primary, you can do that. But I just want to show you that they do have a lot of presence even from a distance away. So whatever you're choosing in the half-inch, we've got, I've never been able to do this before. We bring you all the varieties all at once together. I think it really makes for some magic here. And they all are great for gifting because as long as she's got an ear pierced, she's good to go. And I must say, can't just say she anymore because men who have their ears pierced are wearing drops and hoops now more than they're wearing studs. It used to be that if men wore earrings, it was just a stud. Now we're seeing men wear earrings just like this. So again, I think we're looking at a unisex style here, no doubt, but I love them. $3.99, $6.99, $9.99. Kathy, let me know. That's all we have. That's everything we got in those fabulous half-inchers. Can I just leave them on all day? I love them. I love them. Just which one? I figured she would. Was that Kathy M? The item number on the 13 points are item number 111-0411. So there you go. Thank you so much. Enjoy. All right. I figured she'd like those 13 pointers there. So let's keep moving. If you have any questions on those, Mary, we've got your request here coming up, which is going to be our very special, yes, now, interestingly enough, I think these are the fancy cuts we were looking for yesterday. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to show you an incredible drop earring with a fancy cut, looks like a pear, but it's not. Typical pear shapes have that really rounded base. This does not, obviously. Boy, I was surprised. I thought those hoops would be popular. All right, so I was happy I had to try them on for you. I love the look. Stack away. Let's get you going. If you need any of the hoops, and I know it was confusing without item numbers, but it doesn't matter. You guys don't need to know the item number. You're concerned about the price and the carat weight. So we've got them all for you, 14 karat solid. Let's make this really easy right now. This is something special here. This is a one-of-a-kind pair of earrings. They're fancy cut, stay in the white gold. 1124387 is, a jumbo size. 19 carats, 52 in the fancy cut. It feels like a pear shape when they're on, though. They really, really, truly do. So I wouldn't worry too much about the word fancy. They have the diamonds that really extend up from the tip of the pear shape and then are going to be just a small row underneath. And oh, wow, we're finding all kinds of fancy cuts here. Who are these for? Mary wants to see both. You got it. So we'll show them together here. And then we're going to be on our way with something very special here with the 1952, almost 10 carats each. Diamond weight on those is going to be 65 points. Now, something similar here, similar but different, a little longer. Take a look at this. I'll show you what we have here. This is a little more prominent in that spike design. It's also a little bit more of what I call a shield cut. It looks like one of those, one of those like shields or crests you would see from like a royal family, right? It does. It looks like something you'd see in part of an estate, right? It's a really cool look. This one's got a little more spike design. See how it's more pointed on the ends here, both ends. That item number for the back is going to be 1124202. Here's where you're getting half the size. You're getting 10 carats, 10 and a half carats total here. So half the size in the tansies, 101 is the diamond weight, and they look very similar, yet the price tags are very different. So I say if you're on a budget, you're getting a very similar look to get the back for a lot less money. It's going to be half. You still get the really big bezel sets. Of course, this starts with a hoop. This is a post and butterfly. Either way you want to go, and obviously I can show them side by side for you as well, but they are truly fantastic. I'm going to buy hoops today, every one of them. I think I need 3 pairs of each. And you're going to see me with, I'll get that, I wear a lot of earrings every day, but I really want to achieve that Cynthia Erivo look where it's bigger, bolder earrings all the way up the ear every day. I mean, we've all seen her, right? I mean, she's just, yeah, kind of like the thing right now. I think we're all, I have not seen the movie, but you know, that look is very cool, I think. So here we go, side by side. I've actually got one of each to show you here. And so what's she thinking? Does she have a favorite that we can zoom in on, or do you want to wait and see them side by side? Here's how they look together, so you can see how this one's actually going to sit. See how they sit differently because the post is a little lower on this one, and this is that more of that spike design. Now the one on the left side is actually down to 8888. That's for your 1952. The one you're seeing the graphics on is on the left right now. If you prefer, Mary, if you like it, you get 10 and a half carats over on the right side. And you know what we're going to do? $49.99 for the ones on the right. Let me give you some lengths here on each. And then if she has a favorite, we can try on or take a look. I just want you to see the total length here is about 1 inch and 7/8 on the more shield or crest cut. And then as far as the length, how can I do this properly? On the other one, it's going to be 2 inches. So just a tad longer. They sit differently because the post is in a different spot of the earrings. So Joanne, what's she thinking? Or does she want to see one or the other on, or neither? Again, the right side of your screen as you're looking at it is going to be $49.99. That's $500 extra off. And then $88.88 for the one that's on the left there that you see. That's because it's double the carat weight almost in that more modified pear. Shield cut on the right, more pear shape but modified on the left. So 2 great choices there in drop, Tanzanite, blue wing, block Ds. Some really, really, really good ones. They're exquisite. Yeah. The 19s. Can I try them on for you? So let me just give you a look here. Now that we know she's kind of digging the one that's in the foreground of your close-up, I will just pop that one on as well. It's got that hinge design. So again, no touching the back of the hinge. The post does not touch the actual post of the earring, so don't worry yourself about that. Take a look at them on. I'm still really loving these hoops. Oh, goodness. I got to buy a lot of hoops today. They're so fabulous. Anyway, this is going to be, I mean, really seriously, I'm going to stack them all the way up the ear. I don't care. I just love that. So this is going to be the 1952, just about 10 carats in each. And yes, 2/3 of a carat overall total diamond weight. This is the one that gives you that 2-inch drop. By the way, they stay in white gold. They are they 14 or are they 18? Let me check that. Yes, they are 14 karat gold. So they're $88.88. You know what that means. They're actually going to be under $8,000. $79.99 if you like those earrings. Congrats if you get them. And again, these hoops are all still available. VS Diamonds at 102. VS Diamonds at 61 points. $9.99. $6.99. $88.88. Joanne, are they gone? Congratulations, Mary. Thank you so much. Back to the wheel we'll go because I got to move on. Those are gone. So the 10 carats are here. And I suppose, oh, goodness. Let me go. Oh, my gosh. Let me go ahead and show these real quick just in case anybody does want the 10 karat in a closer view. That's going to be $42.02 and they're $49.99. Let me put the other one up there so you can see the incredible matching they give you. And we've been talking about bezels today. There are those bezel set diamonds, and those are more of that shield cut. So really, really important. And boy, are we seeing Tanzanite earrings go out the door today. And we will keep that going. So congrats if you get those. They'll be $44.99 at checkout for you. And don't forget, you can keep on calling, please do. Keep on calling on all those hoops. I'll be wearing those throughout the day because I cannot stand it. I love them so much. So the, again, 19 karaters are gone. These are the ones that are going to be the 10 karat and a half. So you've got 5 1/4 in each earring. They're in the white gold, and that diamond weight is actually 101. So you're actually getting an upgrade on your diamond weight there. So really, really, truly beautiful there, and congrats. Okay, speaking of Tanzanites, we do have a couple big rings. We've got a 9 karat. I do have a 10 karat emerald cut. I'm just gonna love, oh, and purple Paraiba's here. So let me give you a look at that one real quick. A one of a kind in the purple Paraiba. We'll move on from the Tanzanites. Thank you so much. Here is the pear-shaped purple Paraiba. That is perfection if you ask me, because I think it's one of our most attractive mountings in all the land. It's exquisite, it's important. That is a rare as can be stone. I am thrilled we have it for you, and here's the other way it looks. And there are 2 ways to wear it. Obviously, totally different looks, just depending on how you put it on. But you cannot deny that is one rare stone. 112-6704 is your item number. And Jess, what were you picking up? More diamond hoops? Oh, gotcha. Okay, earrings or rings? Good, 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 good. All right, so we're seeing kind of a run on the earrings right now. Please call us if you have, again, if you like the $49.99 version, we still have them for you. And then here we are. Look at this, karat 63 on our purple Paraiba. It's fabulous, it really is. It's good size too. Karat 63 is important. And then you also have this really special look. It is a purple that doesn't look like other purple stones. So I say that all the time because I know if it looks like amethyst, I wouldn't spend the money on a Paraiba. I want it to look different. I want it to be neon. I want it to be bold. That's certainly what you're getting here. And we're thrilled to bring it and all the way down in price to make this truly, truly exquisite. Truly, it's one of our best. It's also, if you don't have this ring, and I realize it is not your normal ring. I get it. It's not a straight across band with the stone sitting right up top. I get that. It's not. But what it is one of the prettiest, and always, we get this is always the terminology used, it is such an attractive piece on the hand. Super elongating on the finger, whether you're wearing it really honestly all the way index, all the way to pinky, it works anywhere. And it's one of the most beautiful, beautiful two-tone mountings. We did line the where the diamonds are set. That's rhodium. Here it is on the hand, just to speak to that attractive nature that it has when you see that point, that deeper V that's created by the design itself. Still stackable too. You could put a straight band next to it, a wonder ring next to it, wonder rings on either side. Play with it. Have some fun with it, but there's only one, and it's oh so affordable. Probably the most affordable purple Paraiba I've ever had. And here's the reverse of it. Let me do this real quick. While we're reversing it, I'll just show it on a different finger. Why not? Take a look at that as on, and it's a little snug because it's made for my ring finger, but look at how beautiful that is on an index finger as well. So lots of ways to wear it. Stays as is in the two-tone gold, but we'll size it for you. Yay, my 410 hoops are coming out for who? Gary and Mary. Hi, Gary. Oh. I always just love hearing those names because they're just the sweetest. But here we go. Back to the up-close tone, and we're going to make this $1,399. Go ahead. Stays as is. And we'll see who's got it. Not going to be lasting very long. We know that. Gary and Mary, we got the ideal, decadent 410 hoop earrings next. Oh, and I cannot wait. And I have an empty piercing right now just waiting for them. So we'll go show you those next. And I think a lot of people are going to love the 410s, especially when you have a big sale event price like you do today, where everything is 10% off. So take advantage. And listen, I know it's a busy, busy, busy shopping and travel and holiday. Do you have this one? Congratulations. That one's gone. That means it is time for my very favorite hoops of all. And they really are, truly, literally, and we do a million of them, but this is how, and wait till you see them stacked with all the half-inchers. This is 111-0424. Button release. We only have the yellow gold here to show you. Obviously, we got to zoom back, so we'll do that now. Take a look-see. 410, yowza. This is one of those that, despite the size being a little larger, and despite the carat weight being huge, they are not heavy. They're like barely their air. It's true. They're so easy to wear. Do not be intimidated by the size or the shape that are, yes, oval, not round. They're a slight oval instead of being round, which to me really, it kind of elevates the elegance, if you will. I think when you've got an oval shape in a hoop that's still inside out, and of course the longer the hoop is, like these are 2 inches by 1 3/4 inches, the longer it is, the more you get to appreciate the inside out nature of the design. I'm gonna borrow one, by the way, Allison, let me know who got the purple Paraiba. We still have all the 1/2 inch variety hoops going out, which you're gonna see stacked soon with this fabulous 410 hoop that we have, but wait till you see this. Button release, so important to have. Here's what they look like from a distance away. Check this out. And then it's got the button release, and yet, 2 inches in length, 1.5 inches wide. Is the purple Paraiba still? Okay, we'll check on that. It might still be here. And then this is how you release it. There's a locking mechanism inside of this latch. So you're only going to press that button down when you want to take them off, and to put them on, simple, push. That's it. You'll hear them click. They're closed and locked. I'll try one on. Yellow, white, or rose. Of course, we have all 3 gold colors available for you. I just love the ease of putting those on. And such glamour, but for every day. Obviously, now I'm not speaking to everybody. Not everybody wears a 2-inch hoop, and I'm okay with that. But if you are a glamour girl and you have no problem wearing a little lengthier hoop, well, then they could be your special occasion. They could be every day. It just depends on your lifestyle. Now we're talking, because this is my everyday style. I do a large hoop to start, and then I keep on stacking and keep on stacking and keep on going. And that's how they look if you pair it up with those. You can create this whole look that we have here at TVON today. Everything 10% off. This is the day to do it. This is the day to stack up. Well, really stock up so you can stack up. It's kind of one or the other here. And then we're going to take these all the way down. This is still one of our greatest values we have, because they're not even $1,000 a carat for 410 and VS diamonds in all this gold, because a 2-inch hoop takes a lot of gold. It's not just about, certainly it's not just about the diamonds. We can just look at it that way, but that's not all you're getting here. You're getting incredible gold weight, lots of workmanship. Again, watch how easy this is. You reach behind, you feel that little button, and boom, they're off. That's it. To push them together, that's it. All you do is literally lock it in place. You'll hear it click close. You probably just did. And that's all you got to do. It's on. Look how easy this is. Doing this while I'm squatting in a catcher stance here, putting one on here in backwards TV, and here it is. All you do is pop that on, latch it closed, you're good to go out the door. It could not be easier. They're not $4,100. That is $1,000 a carat for incredible VS diamonds. Let's make this better. Let's make this easier. Let's go ahead and send them out, and we're going to blow it out right now. And the purple Paraiba is still here, right, Allison? It is. No, it's gone? Oh, okay. Who got it? Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much, Irma. Enjoy. Let's go back to our close-up and show you what these diamonds are all about. And let's make it better than $39.99. It is fabulous. Anybody can get them, because we have a couple pairs available. So you don't need to be our requester to say yes. But they are truly stunning. I cannot say enough about these hoops. And you know I'm the expert in hoops. It is my very, very favorite style. A day does not go by where I'm not wearing usually 13 hoops or sometimes more. But again, your option to get them here, they're under $3,500. This does not happen on a hoop earring like this. It just does not happen. You don't get 4 carats 10 in VS diamonds in all that gold for a price tag like this. You just don't. And they're not even $35 or $34.99. They're even less. And of course, today, 10% extra off. Use that discount, run with it. Go for it. Take as many as you need. Get them for gifting. This is a pair that if you're like me and you are comfortable wearing a larger hoop, that could be your new everyday go-to. And they're $3,399, but then it gets better, because they're $3,059. They're just a smidge over $3,000 to get them. And I'll probably be wearing those for the rest of the day, because I like them a lot better than the hoops I walked in with. So again, $33.99 turns into $3,059. And white, yellow, or rose gold, those are your choices. So congratulations. if you get them. They are super, super duper fabulous, glamorous, and all those things, but still lightweight, comfortable, easy to wear, best closure you could ask for. Inside out styles are only worth getting, to me, in the longer versions. I think it's kind of a little pointless to put inside out diamond styles into a shorter hoop. Because why? You're never gonna see the diamonds on the inside if it's a short, squatty hoop. So this is the way you get that really prominent look here. And it is, even in the yellow gold, look at those white diamonds doing their thing. Hugely important, super valuable, and yet we made them very, very affordable. So they're $3,059 at checkout. Make sure you grab them if you love them, and they will be on their way. Thank you so much for being with us today. So glad you are. Get requests coming. Those were requests. So again, nothing's off limits from this sale as long as it's here, as long as it's not sold, and as long as it exists, it's going to be here to go on the air and, of course, get that huge value. So that's going to be it. We've got literally a minute left till our top of the hour. So I say 60 seconds, and they'll take us right to our fabulous top of the hour. And you know what's coming up? Ametrine. The one I'm so excited about. Allison, are you getting a pair? White, yellow, rose? Okay, so they're in some, it sounds like the Huggies are still going too, which Huggies are usually, I consider a 1/4 inch, but the industry considers a 1/2 inch a Huggie. 1/2 inch or smaller are usually considered Huggies. So we had, again, 3 varieties of 1/2 inch styles. Jess, you got to talk to Kathy. Did you guys ever work together? So, true story, Kathy, the customer who requested those hoops, we used to work together. She was an operator many, many years ago at a different network I worked at. So yeah, so we've kept in touch all these years, and isn't it kind that she still watches the show? She follows my career, watches the show, and got to pick up. Did you guys not meet? You never met? Okay. I wasn't sure if you guys overlapped or not because we were all together at that place at different times, but yeah, Kathy was an operator back in Glendale. Yeah, so so it's just nice. Thank you, Kathy, for requesting those hoops. I'm so glad that we got to bring those out and such high style. And thank you, because I get to wear them and dress up my own lobes a little bit extra today. So, all right, let us know if you like those hoops. Those are the largest carat weight we do, by the way. That is the largest carat weight, but there are smaller carat weights that do that have bigger diamonds individually. But I really like, this is kind of that, you know, again, I like a longer hoop that's going to have a little bit more of that sensible style, because it's really the look to have a little bit thinner look with that longer length that you have there. So extremely important, but only $33.99. That's not really what you pay, though. You pay $3,059 instead. All right, so we'll talk top of the hour. I know that as these Saturdays wear on, we get extra busy. If you don't mind, I'm going to be putting those on and wearing those for the rest of the day. So we'll pop those in, and you can see the whole look. Maybe just real quick before we go, if there is somebody who just tuned in, because I know the top of the hour just arrived, let me show you again what these look like on, and then remind you what you've missed in other hoops, because we've really spanned, we've kind of run the gamut here of hoops today so far already in hour number 1, and there they are. So these are the 410s that we just have on the air now that you're seeing all the graphics for, and then we did have these more 1/2 inch, more Huggy styles as well that I've just gone ahead and it's, yeah, certainly definitely a deduction for me to have more piercings, right? Because it makes it easier to model earrings all at once. We can show basically every earring I've had. And the Tanzanites, of course, are sold, so can't show those anymore. But there's been a lot of great earrings today, and you're seeing the 410s, you're seeing the 61-point double row, and then you're seeing the 102 triple row. That's why those look a little different. I just went ahead and stacked them together. There's a 1/2 inch, and the 2-inch style there for you. So these are $33.99, but of course $3,059. The medium, I would say, the 2-row style, which are reversible, by the way, so you could make any of these solid gold plain earrings if you'd like. And that 2-row style is only $699 minus 10%. The 3-row style, which is over a carat, well, those are actually going to be $999. They're really under $900 with your extra discount. So happy Saturday, one and all. Just wanted to show you a few of what we've had. We also have the 13 pointers, which are also the little mini pavés in the hoops as well. Those were here for $399. So lots of great values in hoop earrings today so far. And I love that we've got all different price ranges out there too to really help maybe gifting, right? It's December tomorrow. So if we haven't started shopping yet, it might be time to start considering going forward with shopping. So let's go back to our wheel, take a look at the close-up here on the 410s that I will now be wearing for the rest of the day, unless they sell out. But again, congratulations, and thank you for allowing me to show those. I'm really thrilled we had all this for you. So we do have a very special top of the hour. I've been talking about it since I came on the air early this morning here, and let's talk about this. It is the one, the only, and I mean that literally, It is Ametrine material at its best. Best saturation, best 50-50 split, great cutting. It's not just an emerald cut. It's very, very unique. I may have to, I don't know if I have the tools to get inside the stone, but it needs a little polishing under that basket. So I don't know, I'll do my best, but sometimes again, I don't have all the tools up here to do that. But let's take a look at this. Oh, a little too close. Here's where you want to see that very big trapezoid of round brilliant diamonds that you have here first. So that's going to be on the sides. It really ends up looking like one bigger diamond is flanking your ametrine. Of course, we don't see this very often. It is a super, super, super rare stone. And I love that we've got, to me, it's the prettiest ring, the most unique, the one you probably don't have as of yet in your collection, perhaps. And I know they can be, if you do see them elsewhere, they can be a little bit, they can be a little light. They can be a little lightly saturated. You don't always get a really impressive color saturation on both fronts here. Remember, this is Ametrine. So welcome to the show again. Happy Black Friday weekend. Happy Thanksgiving weekend. Hope you've had a wonderful holiday weekend. We're so thrilled you're with us today. I'm Lauren Blair. We got 2 hours left on our Saturday and 10% off. The biggest discount we do. I'm discounting, you're discounting, no final sale attached to it either. So you get whatever you love and then you get it at home and you see what it's all about. And then you decide if it's for you or not. And whether you're looking for classic hoops or more unique styles like we have here, everything, again, as long as it's here in stock, it's available for discount. There's nothing exempt or off limits. So get ready to shop till you drop, get requests in, take a look at this Ametrine. Welcome into our big Saturday. It's going to be 112-6461 is your item number. And this has got super saturation. Thank you so much. Patricia wants to see that lightning band again. We'll show it. And then here we are looking at something so fabulous like a 1150, 11.5 carat stone here that you have. That is so well done with that saturation level that I just cannot get over. Plus you have 46 points in the bigger diamonds also. So that's important too. Big pave. Look, it's only 5 diamonds per side. Those are big round brilliants that you have. That's exceptional. And look at that quality. One source ever in the world. I know it's leaning a bit because our wheel's just all off. So again, forgive us. It's got major needs. But take a look at how beautiful that is. And what this is almost like an oval meets an emerald cut because look at how rounded the sides are. There's a nice little curve and roundedness to all 4 sides, but then it still has step faceting, but then it's a non-traditional table facet as well. So you see what happens here? It's actually, look at this, it's actually bar cut across the top. Usually a table facet is just an oval or just the shape of the stone. This is actually elongated like step facets, but across the top surface of the stone. And we have a lot of big diamonds. I would love to see it. Personally, I love it in yellow gold because it looks fabulous that way because that picks up the natural element of the citrine that you get. And there it is, our purple and gold together in one great stone. Look at that size, but it's not too much. I don't think it's too over the top. I don't think it's too much. I love the balance of the way the diamonds are set on the sides. We should be getting $4,999. I am so not there. We are making this easy, very affordable. Take a look at it up close. There it is, and it's exactly half. I love that it's got 50% amethyst, 50% citrine, and you know, contrary to some people's beliefs, it's not just 2 stones fused or glued together. That's not how this works. That's why it's one source, is because this only occurred in one place on the planet, a mine called the Anahi mine. It's from Bolivia. That's the only place to ever get it. It's the only place we've ever seen it from. It's a really kind of like one of those Mother Nature magical moments where just like an anomaly of an event where it fused. Now, these are both the same family of stones. They're both quartz, but this is the only source where they came together like this. So hugely important there, really, really rare. It also, I like to keep in mind, I mean, I know this is a long shot, but I love meaningful jewelry. This is a February birthstone paired with a November birthstone. So if those 2 months are significant to you, my goodness, if that was somebody, let's say your birthstone and somebody else's that, you know, is significant and special to you, how great would that be to symbolize that pairing? So it's not going to be $49.99. This is one of the biggest values we have. It is truly remarkable. And if you don't have one, you owe it to yourself. Today's the day to make it happen and get it because it's under, I'll go ahead and do this. I was going to say half off at $24.99. Let's do better. A lot better. It's not close to $2,000. No, we're going less than even $1,999. Don't wait. Come on in. It's go time for shopping. This is it. This is the day you treat yourself. Got to do it because it's not even going to be $19.99 or $1,500. And typically when we have these really, really large Ametrine pieces, they usually start at $2,500 and go up from there. Well, this one with the large diamonds, you see that, it started at $4,999. Who wants a $5,000 ring? But for a fraction of that price, you're getting it right now. We're doing it for only, you know what, skip $14.99. Let's make it $999. You get it for an extra 10% off. You know what that means. $899 at checkout to get an 11.5 carat one source in the world. I mean, we don't even see it as often as we see other one source stones like Imperial. We have more. Tanzanite, we have more. Those are some of the other notable one source stones of this world. Yet we see a whole lot more Tanzanite. We see even more Imperial topaz than we see Ametrine on the show. So that is significant. I would do it in yellow gold. I think it looks best in yellow gold, but again, you do what you wish. White, yellow, rose, all great options for you. $8.99 if you'd like to get it. We have Patricia and Rhonda. Your requests are coming up, so stay with us. We've got your requests on the way, and the Ametrine's here at the moment, here and available for you. That is one very, very important stone. Enjoy if you get it. Let's move on in 30 seconds. We got to go. That's my favorite value of the day, and it's still here. Significant, right? One of those that you just, and I get it, if you already have one, I don't think it's the stone that you need more than one of. That's just my personal opinion. You get what you love, but I think you need one. You need one of these stones for the uniqueness and the rarity, and if it was tens of thousands and thousands of dollars, then you could hold off. But when it's affordable like this is, at $899, you go for it. You get it. You make sure you make it yours because, again, one source in the world, we hardly ever have it. And here we are every day, all about showcasing rarity, all about rare, all about special, all about that. And that's the one to get right there, $899. That is significant value. All right, let's move on. Yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold, you decide. Let's keep going. We got a lot to show you today. That was our big top of the hour. And we're going to show you next. Patricia, it's been on a lot lately, including, was it last night or Thursday night? Either way, in the last couple of nights, we've seen this a lot. This is a really cool status band. It's a way to do a diamond band, but not so classic. Gives you, I think, a little bit of an edge, quite literally and figuratively. And it's a carat 48, 65, 63 is the item number. Almost a carat and a half, though. It's pretty significant diamond weight. And then you have this band that's actually 3 rows all the way, but it's going to just taper ever so slightly down the sides. And do you love this? I mean, notice from the side, it's actually open, so you get a little way that it's set up. So instead of being just a strict bezel or bead setting, it's actually a little different in the sense that you have this elevation to it. So a lot of light is able to get to those diamonds, and that looks fabulous, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. So carat 48, white and rose is what we have in stock. So I'll just tell you that up front. If you're waiting for the yellow gold and you need it right away, I don't have it. I have white and rose only available to ship out on Monday. Well, assuming we can get it sized for you on Monday. But here's what we've got, and we're working around the clock to make sure everything goes out as quickly as humanly possible. We got jewelers here every single day. As of Monday, of course, we're going to be here on the broadcast every single day. If you have not heard, we have an expansion coming. We are starting a new schedule. We are going to be here 7 days a week and twice on the weekends. So this is our last weekend of just one show only, because next weekend we'll be here at this time as normal. I'll be with you. But we have a new show that's going to be happening in the evenings as well. So you can shop almost all weekend long. So Saturday and Sunday, 2 shows for you. The second one will be 5 to 8, as will our Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Tuesday's the only exception. We'll have that 7 to 10. Yeah, we're going to be on Tuesdays. But just want to mention that. We'll have all the details for you throughout the day here. But of course, want to make sure you're updated, because that all takes effect on Monday. And we're going to be welcoming in another host to give me some help. And we're 9 shows a week. So I'm going to do 5. He'll do 4. And tomorrow I'll be letting you know who that is. And I don't get to introduce him because he's not here yet in the building. But you will see him on Monday. So take a look at this. So that's going to be, he'll be Monday, Tuesday, and then your weekend evenings. I'll be with you Wednesday through Sunday. That's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights, Saturday and Sunday mornings. So it'll be, yes, a really cool kind of neat deal. But here we are. This one is $12.99. $12.99, which has been that way for a couple of days, no doubt. Yeah, we're going to try it on. Because she's probably saying, yes, but I just need to see it one more time on the hand. I feel like this ring has been my permanent ring lately, and it's just, I mean, truly anywhere you want to wear it. But it does have, you see, it's a lot of width to it. There's certainly a lot of presence that this piece gives. So really good look here. Call me if you like it. I mean, obviously gives you that. We're seeing some of those lightning styles done in jewelry a lot. This is, I think, not, because it's not going this way, right? It's not a zigzag down the hand, so it doesn't look like a literal lightning bolt. Instead, it really looks more like a sophisticated high-end bypass ring with the triple row in the diamonds that are VS the whole way, and then it just tapers ever so slightly, but you're still getting those 3 rows. A lot of times tapering in rings goes from 3 to 2. That's not what's happening. It's still 3 rows, but they just get a little smaller down the sides of the ring. So at $12.99, remember that's going to be basically $130 off, so it gets down to a really special opportunity, and you save even more, and that's what we love, because I would much rather spend $11.69. And that's what you get to do today. So, Patricia, I hope that helps you and anybody else who likes a more kind of a different look, a different take on a designer diamond band. Rhonda, are you with me? We've got another blue. Oh my gosh, this is such a pretty blue zircon. The one we had earlier today was gone in a flash. It was almost the same cut. So we'll show this one next. And does Patricia have any other requests for me? Is she good? She's okay. Is she going to take one of those in white, yellow, rose? What's she going with? Thank you. I love that too. I think that's the best option for that ring. Now here we are. Blue zircon. Wow. Now that's a cool piece. It's 112-6404. It's a 3-stone style, but some extremely fancy cut diamonds on the sides. And it also has 18 karat gold to complete it. 112-6404 is a 651. Interestingly enough, it's about the same size as we saw earlier that went so quickly. That was a 6 carat. Now we're looking at a fabulous 6.5 carat. It has got 47 points among just 2 diamonds that are what I like to call, well, they're kite cuts. They're definitely kite cuts that point in towards the center stone. Look how dazzling. There's nothing like a bright blue zircon, especially, you know, the truth is most of them, not here because I won't show one if it is, but most of them are wonky cuts. They can be very, very odd. They're a deeper stone, they're a more dense stone, so a lot of times they have a really funky cut where it's basically just, you can see from the center it's not symmetrical. That's what's on point here. Perfectly on point, symmetrical culet. It's tough to do in the zircon. Don't blame the lapidary. It's just one of those stones that is a challenging one to cut, and this one's perfected. And by the way, that I came in real close so you could see the blurring effect. It's actually not the camera out of focus. It's actually, that is double refraction, which then from a distance looks like this. Those are almost 1/4 carat fancy cuts you have. Let's take a look at it on my hand. And I love the balance that one diamond stretches to the other side. So it really is, it's a unique way to do a 3-stone style because you have those upgraded fancy cuts. What a price, what a discount. It's $1,999. And that's with the really big, important diamonds. Wow. Because you know a lot of little pavé is great, but it's not going to run you what significant individual diamonds do. This is the significant individual diamonds there, and you get $200 off. So it's $17.99 if you'd like to get it. And I love the balance of it, the way it goes one side to the other, completely covers the finger there, at least in a size 5.5. So that one should be gone. Rhonda, that's your request. But again, there's a lot of people on the phone lines that are all verifying on this one. Linda, we've got a request for you next. It is a big Tanzanite pendant. We've had the big Tanzanite earrings. It's pendant time. And then keep those requests coming because I'd love to make the whole show nothing but your requests. That's what I live to do. So Linda's piece is next. I'm not going to wait. We're going to keep on moving because we know that's going to go. $17.99. And remember, they're huge VS diamonds. That's not normal to get 1/4 carat fancy cut diamonds. Those could cost $2,000 on their own each, individually. So the fact that they're put together, that is such a striking ring. I love a 3-stone ring because I say it all the time. If you ever walk into a really high-end boutique, establishment, store, couture, designer, what have you, that's how they set their gems. They set them in 3-stone styles more often than not. Whether it's the most expensive rubies, sapphires, tanzanites. Do you have this one? Thank you. That is sold. Let's move on to our big Tanzanite pendant. Oh my goodness. It's an Asher cut. 112-5693. But Tim, that zircon is now sold. Allison got that one. Here we go. Got to zoom back here for this one. Yes, please. Asher cut in one of our bigger sizes here. 1441. How about that? something special. 1441 with 55 points in the halo. Remarkable, is it not? And wait till you see this from a distance away. It's a good one. It is fabulous color all the way through. You're not even seeing it directly to your eye level yet. In order to do that, I've got to actually angle it like that. Now you're seeing all the beauty of that stone and maybe a little something of a smudge as well, because that stone is perfection. Here we go, much better. Oh yeah. Did somebody ask for some red on this Black Friday? I just realized, Tony, was that on purpose when I was talking about that movie, that big blockbuster hit, musical adaptation, and I was talking about Cynthia's earrings, and did you do that on purpose with our pink and our green up there? I don't know if that was on purpose, because those are kind of the colors right now, right? I just realized that. Yes, pink and green, kind of happening. Let's do this. Last year was all about pink. A movie spawned a movement where we were all obsessed with pink, and now we're obsessed with pink and green together, which I love that combination. But here we go. 1441. 55 points in diamonds, including in the bail. Let's take a look at it on the hand. Get you a length, size, all that. Show, oh, the reds just got stronger. Yes, please. And then here is your length on this one. Call me early. Get requests in. It's not going to sit right when I hold it, but this is just to give you that, you know, that ruler measurement here so you can see it is an inch top to bottom. And then, wow, I don't know if I've ever seen reds light up so prominently, and now it's on the neckline. I don't know if I've ever seen so many prominent reds from the hand like we just did. And now, same thing happening here in a little lower light environment like you're seeing. I mean, this is outstanding. Let's blow it out too. Let's get to the great price to go with the great piece. It only started $17,999. That's not too shabby. We're going to make it a lot better for that one-of-a-kind piece that's under $10,000. Not $9, not $8, not $7,000. It's $69.99. And by the way, it's one of our more significant discounts of the day because you get $700 extra off. So it's $62.99 instead. And here's the side. Oh, I like these little arcs, little arches of gold in the basket. Open basket as we like to do, that's plenty. We don't want to take away. You don't want to take away from the cutting. You want to see that Asher cut step faceting that is squared off like this is with those notch corners. That's important because that's what makes it what it is. And then you've got the fabulous red flashes all the way through. And in this bright a light, if they can give you reds like that in this bright, 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 hot studio surface of the sun lighting, well, you got something really special coming your way in person. Even better, dare I say. So that is going to be under $6,300, $62.99 and change if you like it. I have an emerald cut ring. It would look fantastic with this pendant. I love emerald cuts and asters together. What do you think? Ooh, look at this. All those reds all the way to the side. So there we go. Wow. That's quite the emerald cut. Hey, Linda, let us know what you think of that one. And we'll move along. Oh, star, ruby, and speaking of rubies, how about rubellite? Real quick, I just want to flash this. I talked about this at the top of the show. There is a rubellite that is 15.5 carats almost in this gorgeous designer princess cut modern band. Just want to show it. It's under $10,000. We even got a new discount for you today. So that's the rubellite. That needs polishing too. Goodness. Gotta put these through a car wash today before I show them. Let's take a look at this. We have something special here, and it's called Star Sapphire. It's listed as a ruby, and it looks pure red in person, and once I get it on camera, it has a little more purple to it. So it is a star ruby. It's got a kind of a shifting color tone to it. Hey, Tim, what are you taking over there? Hoop earrings? Tanzanite pendants? Let me know what you like. Here's what we're going to do. That last Asher cut is still here. This is 112, 1112. That sounds really exciting. It's got one fabulous but two stars. So the 1-2 is right here. 112, 1112. 1112 is the odd number because it's actually one star, but it looks as two when there's two lights. You get to control. If I had a third light here, we could give it 3 stars or 4 stars or 5 stars. We could just keep, now it's a 5-star stone. I'm going to give it a 5-star rating. 5 out of how many? Well, 5 out of none, because this is really a top quality 4-carat star ruby. This is exceptional. We've got a huge value. It's a carat 18 in diamonds, side to side, what I call the bed of diamonds mounting. It's exquisite. Let's take a look at it on the hand. You can change the gold if you want to. However, let me point out the white gold does pair up well with that white silvery tone the star or asterism is giving. Here's what it looks like. Oh goodness, what a piece. Very distinctive, strong asterism on this stone, and it's unheated as they all are. You don't get the star if it's heated, because if it were heated, like most sapphires are that are faceted, it would actually burn off the little rutile needles that are actually making this star possible, which is what takes a 4-carat star ruby and makes it even more valuable and rare, is the fact that it's able to asterism like this is. What do you think? First caller, and that, I don't know what you know, how many times do you guys see 4-carat rubies? I know it's not often we have them. I usually refrain from showing 4-carat rubies because 2 reasons. They're hardly ever here, and then they usually are close to a 6-figure TVON price tag, close to 100 grand for a star ruby, or for a ruby rather, that's 4 carats. So the fact that this is a 4-carat plus, then it has the phenomenal asterism, is really, really important. Really, truly extraordinary. So all of that fancy, phenomenal, and yet it is not going to be the $79.99 it should be. First caller situation. Oh, don't wait, because I know it's a little bit unexpected. I don't think anybody had a 4-carat star ruby on their TVON bingo card today, but it is a moment, and it's not going to be $79, what it should. We're going to take it a lot lower, and it's going under $3,000. How about $29? You know what? Skip it. Let's not even do $29. I am on a real reduction rampage here. We're reducing all prices. We're blowing everything out. It's Black Friday weekend, biggest shopping weekend of the year, which is now, I guess it's now Black November, because everything starts, basically at the beginning of the month, it seems like all the sales start. Well, here, it's a sale every day. You can be watching in the dead of winter in February, and it's a sale. That's the beauty of what we do. When we're putting our jewelry on sale, that gets to some really exquisite markdowns, and that's what you're seeing right here. And yet, it's not even $29.99. First caller takes it. Change the gold if you want. We'll size it, but we'll make it $2,499. And watch this. I'll block a light so you can see one star, and then I'll block the other light so you see the other star. So that's what you can expect when you receive that at home. And when you open that box, you typically are going to have that one centered awesome star that stretches all the way across that stone. So 4 carats 03. Pretty impressive. And it's going to be $22.50 at checkout instead. So big value there. Congrats if you get it. We're going to keep on moving because we got a lot of these one-of-a-kinds, and I didn't even show this yet. You know what? We also have another pair of Tanzanite earring drops in Ashers. So it actually, not to mention, it would match the pendant that we had just a few moments ago. Let's take a look at this, though. I have a huge diamond here that is we're calling it fancy. There's no color attached. So that means we're all going to find out together. Ooh. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're looking at the rarest diamond that exists here in our inventory. Yes. That has tones of orange and red and a little bit of like this undertone of a caramel color, like a bronze. So cognac orange diamond here. Extremely rare. It's also huge. It's item number 1126616, and there's only one, and it's in the rose gold now. Now that's because very complementary to the body of that stone, but I'm going to warn you, you can do white gold or yellow gold, so please choose what you like. Choose your favorite, but do not wait, because this is a heck of a value on a carat 13. Cognac-y, orangey red. I mean, that's really the beauty of, we talk about champagnes a lot, or fawn diamonds, which are those real light hues of brown that sometimes, of course, if it's a fawn diamond, it has usually a little bit of pink. This is really where a cognac diamond is really described by the fact that it's a deeper color, a deeper shade of, think like brown meets bronze, with you have to really, in my book, you have to be showing reds or oranges as well to be into that cognac level, to be that high-end sophisticated quality. You got to be showing reds and orange, and this definitely does. So one only here, diamond weight around it is also 53 points. So we kept that classic, gave you a few extras there. So overall, you're going to have 166 in diamonds. And let me tell you right now, this is a value. It's the best value I have on an extraordinarily rare color of diamond that, let me remind you, is all natural because that's all we do here. Yellow, pink, blue, any of our fawns, cognac, champagnes, they're all natural, unheated, untreated. Did anybody get the other blue zircon? Oh, so Rhonda missed it? I gotcha. Okay, so Rhonda, we have another blue zircon for you. So I wasn't sure. Okay, so Rhonda will give you another choice on a blue zircon. Here's what we're going to do on this one. This is the carat 13. Let's go back up close. $69.99 it should be. Let's take it down. Superstar value right here, right now. And look at the sparkle. It's still a VS. Wow. Still that VS quality. Extra, extra intense sparkle. Brilliance. Beauty. Are you waiting, Tim, for the blue zircon? You are? Okay, it's next. It just came out. So please be patient with me. I just got handed to me. Yeah, you got it. So Rhonda, please bear with us. I know she's ready now. She's ready. She's like, I'm not going to miss another one. So here we go. First caller. I'll make something up. $2,999. You get $300 extra off. It'll be $2,699 at checkout. So whatever low price you see in bright red on your screen, not what you actually pay, you get a better deal. Okay. So we're going to give that 30 seconds for that big diamond to go. And I bet you if you're collecting the colors of diamonds, which I know a lot of people do, jewelry lovers worldwide are trying to collect diamond colors and do it while we've got them. Because anywhere else you shop for natural fancy colors of diamonds, it is going to be very pricey. And we are the leader in those values. We'll do better than wholesale. I know we're doing that there. But to get a carat 13 in a color we hardly ever have. I have more pinks here than I have cognacs. I have a lot more yellow diamonds than I have. I've actually probably had more blue diamonds than I've had cognac diamonds here in my 8 years at TVON. Let's go to our blue zircon next. This one, I'm not waiting for pieces to go. You're invited to call in and grab them as you see them, but take a look at this. Okay, Rhonda's ready. Oh, wow. So we've seen a couple cushion cuts. We're going to go to an oval, but it's really got a Rovely effect, Tim. Do you see that? Where it's a little bit less elongated than most ovals are. And so 6641 is your number. It's gorgeous. It's a 489. All of our blue zircons I've shown today have sold. Yes, Jess. Hi, Mary B, you said? Yes. Mary B, and she's in Texas. And was she shopping today? Wait, what? Not literal jail, but shopping jail? Uh-huh. Yeah. I love it. Oh, well, it's a good time to do it, isn't it, Mary? I mean, if you're going to come out, let's call it, instead of jail, Jess, can we call it jewelry shopping retirement? She's coming out of, because I just freaked Tony out. Tony's like, what do you mean? She was in jewelry jail, Tony. Tony, come on. You know our customers would never be in actual jail. Now, the operators, the hosts, maybe. But our customers, no. They're saints. They're angelic. They would never be in jail. No. No, jewelry jail. That's when you have to like probation, right? Jewelry shopping probation. So Mary, I'm going to call it coming out of retirement. What tempted her to come out of retirement today? Thank you, Mary in Texas. You cracked me up. Wonderful. Congrats. Great buy. Great pickup. How about this one? Tim, I'm just torturing Rhonda over there. Does she like the ring? Can she handle the 489 with the 14 points with the halo that interlocks with the ring? Here's what it looks like on. Rhonda, let's get you a great value, $14.99, and you get $150 off that price too. So really special piece there. You can do yellow gold or rose gold if you'd like. Oh, yeah. How about that? I don't know if we have another. We're going to check. I know the 6 carats are gone. We had 2 cushion cuts, 6.5 and 6. They're both gone. The 489 and you got it. We'll tempt her with a pear shape. That's back to the 6.5. Let's go to this 646 up close. 6407 is the item number here. I can show them together, but let's let this take center stage for the moment and get you a 646 pear shape option with a carat 27 in diamonds. Oh, diamonds, darling. A lot of diamonds. 127. Oh, don't make me do my affected voice. What's the difference, right? But this is our pear shape. What does she think? It's got a more, bigger diamond weight. Bigger stone. Look at how those compare together side by side. 2 different looks. I mean, you get a little more razzle dazzle maybe with that roval cut, but the pear shape, given color, given neon, and given a whole bunch of diamonds. So 127 on the right side. Let's make that easy because I get it. It's a $7,999 ring. It's because of all those specs you see up there. We're actually going to make it better. We'll make it $29.99 for the right side. Still get that half off price, $14.99 for the left. Either way, you either take $300 off this one or you take $150 off this one. So two great options. Here's the pear shape on the hand for Rhonda, and we'll see which one she likes. If either of those work, it looks like our cushions are gone, all of them we've had, and from inventory in the back as well. So here you go, $29.99. There's another way to wear it if you want to go ahead and point it the other way. Let's see what you think about that one. And I think those are here. All right, so let's move along. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, they're open to anybody who would like them. Rhonda, I think, is going to take a pass on those. I'm just reading body language because as a trained professional, that's what I need to do from these operators. So here we go. So those are two available as well, $29.99 on the right and $14.99 for that really dazzling roval. Anybody need a 10-karat emerald cut tansy? We got her. Look at that. That is outstanding. And check out this mounting all the way through the sides. Let's give you some kite-shaped looks here in the basket all the way through that build up and lead up to that incredible center stone. So that's here. How about something affordable? Are we in the mood for a big Mandarin garnet and a wide band of gold? I've got it. So those zircons are here. Oh, so is our cognac diamond. So drink up. That one's here. Let's get to our Mandarin. Here it is, 11266. No, that's the fancy diamond. This is the Mandarin, 1125176. Is an elongated emerald cut, Mandarin garnet. Maybe you want to go pure, bright, vibrant neon orange. Maybe the cognac was lovely if you want brown, orange, red. This is just straight up, drink it in orange. Just really, truly bright Mandarin, what we call, like you want it to be Fanta orange color. So speaking of, cognac and drinks and all that stuff, this is more, Fanta, right? Bright, incredible orange color. It's 1125176 and it's a carat 15 private collection. Well, get ready for this value. Here's a big one and a lot of gold. It does need to be said. This is a cigar band mount. It's got a larger style to it. Yes, Tim, go ahead. Oh, you're going to get the cognac diamond. Thank you so much. Cognac is done. And then here we go. 53 points in diamonds. Those are all burnished into the mounting itself. So that looks great, doesn't it? Looks really pretty how they're set flush. So there's no prongage besides your 4 prongs. They're going to hold that elongated Mandarin into place. Well, Mandarin garnets are not inexpensive these days. We understand that. We know that. This one is. So could be that value you've been waiting for as we've already reached the halfway point of our Saturday show. So come on in, keep those requests coming. I know we've had a lot of them and I love them. It makes me so happy to know you're getting exactly what you're looking for at a huge discount, best value ever. But here's the 115 and I'll show it on the hand. Keep in mind, you actually get the chance here to change the gold. So you can go contrast with white gold. You can go really interesting with rose gold. I wouldn't recommend it, but do it if you want to. And then the yellow gold is a fabulous combination. But there it is on the hand. And we're going to make this, well, it started at $49.99. It's going lower. Here's the deal. I've hit that halfway point of the show. We're a little past it, actually. So what I want to do is keep on elevating the discounts, giving you bigger, better value. How about this? It's not even $2,000. This is an extreme high-end Mandarin. The fact that it can be showing clarity like that when most Mandarins are just not that clean. This one is giving that bright, bold, vibrant clarity. We love to see that. And then you've got the beautiful, showy, elongated emerald cut that really suits it because, it's sitting on a wider mounting. So to put a teeny tiny little stone is not going to work. It's going to get lost in the mounting. You really have to have some kind of real significant size if you're going to really make it balanced and proportional. You want the right look here. I think that gives it to you. And it's under $19.99. We're going even lower than that for you. So all you got to do is call me and we'll get the white, the yellow, the rose, and we're making it your size. Go true to size on this one. You don't need to size up even though it is that wider band. Let's go back to it and get you a really, really, really spectacular value. How about this? Under $1,500. You never see Mandarins over a carat, going under 1,500, but this one it's not $14.99 either. This is prior to 10% off, so if you've ever wanted a Mandarin, I gotta believe this is the most affordable way to do it, and it's only going to be $1,399. But you got a bigger savings than that, right? Because it's also going to be $12.59 at checkout. So that's, I think, the only Mandarin of the day that I have, unless you have a request. I know the signature mounting I've had for 2 days straight. For Thanksgiving evening, I brought out the signature mounting with the Mandarin. It's a 2.5 carat stone. I had it again on Friday night, and guess what? That's still here. So I've got it if you need to see it. If you want to go larger with a lot more diamond weight, we can bring that out. If you want this emerald cut in the wider band, you go here, and $12.59 makes it yours. Okay. And Tim, we didn't have anything for Rhonda. So I'll tell you what, if you want to jot her name down just so I know her last name so I know how to reach her. Huh? Oh, you know, Jess? Are you going to remember that? Okay, because the next time I see a Mandarin that she might like, I can let her know in advance so she doesn't miss out. All right, Mandarin is verifying right now. We'll see if it's gone. Then what are we doing? Rubellite? Does anybody want that rubellite? That 1538 that I flashed? The rubellite. Oh, and speaking of, my 2 favorites from last night's online show, it was our last online Friday. So the last one, because they're coming back to TV, so we're going to be on Friday nights, as well as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, twice on the weekends. Starting Monday, that's as in day after tomorrow, we start a new schedule with, instead of 5 shows a week, we have 9 shows a week. And we're very excited about it. And we're moving our airtime a little bit to earlier in the evenings on the weekdays. So from 7 to 10, that's no longer except for Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's 5 to 8. 5 to 8. Eastern time, hey, East Coasters, that's 8 to 11. So hopefully that's going to work for you. That's the rubellite. Let's also do this. We have a very, very special diamond pendant. And in the interest of getting you ready for gifting, if you're so inclined to think jewelry, shopping, and gifting together, we've got something for you in a really cool diamond pendant that is not the single stone in the rabbit ear bail, because that is beautiful and classic and we love it. I've got a more modern version of that for you coming up, and it's still a big diamond. This reminds me a little bit, we had the bezel set diamond band earlier today. It was our 5-stone band ring with the bezel set stones. Wait till you see this. This is really cool coming up. And that Mandarin's still somehow here. Here we go, though. I'm so excited about this because this is a pendant that gives you still that solitaire. Ooh, look at that. That little bit of drop, nothing over the top here, just a tad bit of a drop, with a 30-point center stone. We're going to call it a center stone, even of course it's at the base of the piece. Your bail is hidden. It's actually carved out of the top portion here of your drop. I'm a little surprised that Mandarin's still available. Anybody else surprised on that? I'm shocked. So still available if you want to grab it. Don't feel like you're behind or left out. And then here we are with our diamond pendant, 30-point. It's easy, affordable. It's 8009. That starts with a 111, by the way. So it's going to be really affordable and easy. Keep requests coming because we're down to about an hour and 20 minutes left in our broadcast for our Saturday. And no, there's no extra chance to shop tonight. That doesn't start until next weekend. So you got to shop now. But 30 points here on that center diamond. Lovely mirror finish gold. Love that too. White, yellow, rose gold are your choice. This makes an incredible gift idea. I even think for even younger gals who maybe aren't looking for a big, big over-the-top diamond piece, but want something with a little bit more modern designer flair. Here it is against the hands. You can see the length of it. I'll measure that for you. We're going to make it really affordable right now. Like $9.99 is affordable. 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. I'll take it on over to the neckline very quickly for you so you can see what that looks like from another perspective. And the chain length can obviously dictate where that's going to sit on the neckline as far as how much it's going to drape from, 16 all the way on down. But this is a piece, layerable, stackable, white, yellow, rose gold. Let's go back up close for you here and make it $599 for a big diamond. Almost a third. Actually, some of you will get a third of a carat because it's a 30-point minimum. So The smallest stone is the one you see here. That's the 30 pointer, and then they go up from there. We obviously prioritize matching color, clarity, and cutting. So if that means a 34 pointer has to be used instead, okay. The key is that it stays consistent with that VS quality you love, with that colorless diamond you love, with a mirror finish of gold that is actually kind of like that gold bar we see that makes it a bit of a stiletto style. And maybe not quite stiletto. It's not exactly 2-3 inches, but definitely, so could we call it a little kitten heel kind of a design here, but really pretty and very modern. So we'll give that 30 seconds. I wanted to bring you something affordable, also giftable. Then I think I'm very intrigued by this. I'm going to flash something here and have you play a guessing game. Can you guess what this stone is? Because it's doing something wild that I have honestly, I've not seen before. And I know we were just talking about the cognac diamond and how fancy that was and unusual. Well, we've got pink diamonds coming up. And then we're going to show you a close-up of that stone and have you guess what you think that might be. There's still Tanzanite you haven't seen yet, and a yellow diamond that's here as well. I do have a purple Paraiba that's larger in pear shape. We had, it was very quickly that we saw our last purple Paraiba of the show go. Let's take a look. That's here. I had this last night. I most proud value, 318 in diamonds with that. I do have a gorgeous blue-green Paraiba in the most designer, one-of-a-kind floral mount ever. That's what that looks like. So very important pieces there, all still to come. But if you want our pendant, we are very busy on the phone lines, but I have to keep moving because I want to get to that gorgeous mystery stone that's doing something fantastic that we've not seen before. But $5.99 if you like this, it's $60 off, so you'll get it for $5.39 and change if you'd like to grab it in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, and mirror finished nonetheless. So that beautiful styling, and a couple of our blue zircons, that oval we had and the pear shape still are here. Go ahead, Jess. The carat 02. Yes, the ones that are the triple row are 1116378. And let me know if they need to see them again, because if you missed it in the hour, the first hour, we had, it was about 2 hours, or actually, it was about 90 minutes ago. We had 3 different varieties of our half-inch hoops. We had the single, the double, and the triple row. All with different carat weights, all with different price tags, and if you need to see them, let me know. It's what I'm wearing in my ear stack today that are looking so fabulous. Maybe what we'll do, Tony, is Jess is talking right now about the triple row. It's 1116378. Could we bring up the graphics and then I'll just show them on, because I know from a distance you're probably noticing that I have a little different ear stack today than I normally do. So here's what they, okay, so this is, we've had all these earrings today, besides the studs. I had the 4 carat 10s, which are the hoops you see there, that are 2 inches in an oval inside out. I had the 2 rows, which are the 61 pointers, and I had the 3 rows, which are a carat 02, which you're seeing the information on now. $9.99, $6.99, $33.99, all prior to 10% extra off. And you can create that very same look if you have more than one piercing. And so I'm loving how bold those are. Now, obviously, you don't need to wear them. They're not even designed to wear up in the 2nd or 3rd piercing. I'm just doing that because I can and because I like to see the comparison. They work really, really well and are really intended to be in the primary piercing. But just to show you that it does work to stack them and how it plays well with the others and how they look together and how they have such a presence even from a distance away. So those are the graphics you're looking at for the triple row. There's 3 rows, 2 rows, and 1 row in different lengths. These are half inch, and 2 inches. All right, back to our diamond pendant we will go. Congratulations if you get any of those hoops. I'm so fanatical about all those hoops today, and white, yellow, rose for all the hoops, and we have backed up calls. So I'm going to keep moving because we've got this mystery stone. I want to get to this before the top of the last hour kicks off. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Saturday. Glad you're with us today. I hope you had a great holiday weekend, or having a great holiday weekend. It's still ongoing, right? Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. We're so, even though it's not Thanksgiving anymore, I still want to remind you how grateful we are for all of you. And after all, if it weren't for all of you and for the love TVON has received for all the many years, we wouldn't be expanding the way we are on Monday. Yes, go ahead. It's a sapphire? No, Sandra, it's not. Let's show it. It's a good guess, but it is doing something wild Thank you, Sandra. It's a great guess. It's not a sapphire. It's very pretty. It's a more casual way, I think, to wear a really ridiculously rare, beautiful, unusual, I've never had a stone looking quite like this. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a round, gorgeous, diamond cut morganite. But the shades of color, because we see two categories here in morganite typically, and it's $66.94. It's usually either the traditional variety, which are the peachy, light, orangey pinks, or if we go into the private collection, it's more pink, like a pure diamond pink. Well, heads up, those are pink diamonds around it, initially in the halo. It's an 80-point center stone. It's a peachy, pinky, lavender blue. It's almost as if, it's almost like a kaleidoscope of every single shade of color in the pink to peach family, and even into the purples and the blues, is represented there. But it's almost like the core starts with more blue, then it gets more purple, then it gets more lavender, then it gets more peach, then it even, look at that outside level. It's all, I can't really tell. It's hard to see where the stone stops and where the diamonds begin, because you have such a beautiful look here, and that is just wild. So those are pink diamonds for the halo. That's gonna be 29 points of the pink diamond weight and 30, no. So we got, I don't know where 37 came from. It's, yeah, let's try a different item number. Wait, it is 6694. What's going on? Did that come up as a 334? Yikes. Well, it's 6694, but it's an 80-point morganite. It's got 29 points in diamonds, and it's a 28-point white diamond weight among your 10 diamonds that are burnished into the side. So lots to love about this one. We have a huge value up and coming, and then our last hour is almost here, but I want to get this gone first, and it's really cool. It kind of reminds me of the Mandarin band, but you've got burnished bigger diamonds, then the pink diamonds, and then of course this is just, it's the cutting, but it's the magic of having one private collection stone that looks like this, where it's giving you these different, almost like an ombre of colors. It looks almost like a makeup palette where there's different shades, but it's all within that kind of blushy, pinky, purple, lavender, bright peach tone. It is so gorgeous. Let's try it on. I would recommend leaving it as is, but if you want to do all rose or all yellow, please stay away from the yellow gold. I just don't think yellow gold and morganite mix at all, but I love it in this two-tone. I think that's your best bet. Designers know best, and this right now has the rose with the white gold, the band being the white gold, the rose gold being the setting for the pink diamonds and the morganite. I would leave it like that, and we'll size it for you. Much respect for the fact that we are giving you more pink diamond weight than we are white diamonds, but the white diamonds are bigger individually. So two ways to look at it. Fantastic either way. Let's get you close up. Let's get you a better price. Interestingly enough, this has already been brought down, and this is kind of one of those that's hard to put a price tag on because you've never seen a stone like it before. So I say it all the time. That's how you get priceless. That's when you know you're in a priceless category, is if nobody else has it. If there's nothing to compare it to, if nobody else in the world has it, if even we don't have it, you can't actually have a legitimate comparable price. You can't. Certainly not in retail. We don't even see it. So what I'm going to do is take this a lot lower, actually, because it is still, we put a price on it, and it's supposed to be $59.99. I think that's a little high for what we're doing here on this Black Friday weekend. So, and yes, that'd be $600 off. Nothing wrong with that, $5,400. But let's take it lower, and I'm actually going to go and since we're getting really close to the last hour, I'm thinking we just might as well try an auction, which we don't usually do on a sale event like this one is. But I'm thinking that might be the best option here, just to get around, since that is my lowest price that I can put on the air is $59.99. So I got a little loophole and a way around that, which is to let you price it how you like with an auction. So here's what I'm going to do. Where we start? Well, we only have limited time here. We have 8 minutes till our top of the hour kicks off. So let's try to make this speedy. Let's take it down. 35, 3, 25, 2. I love $2,000. I think that's going to get that going. That is just a pure, look what happens when that hits the light. I mean, it truly is. I could have guessed scapolite. I could have guessed purple diamond. We could have guessed, I think that's what Sandra was saying, Padparasha, sapphire, sure. It is magical. What this stone is doing, I've never seen a morganite do before. How about $1,500 to start. It's going to be a $10 increment. We'll keep that easy. And yeah, even though it's an auction, we will still honor the 10% off the winning bid, whatever that happens to be, wherever that goes. So let's get it started. $1,500 to get it open, and let's go from there. And questions or requests, get them in. We got an hour left in our Saturday. That's it. Hour and change. That's all we've got. Make sure you're on the phone lines letting us know what you're looking for. $1,500 to get it started. Oh, my goodness. And no open yet. Who's that? Monica's got her open. I just got the open. How lovely is that? So, Jason, were you picking up hoop earrings? What were you picking up? Oh, very good. Who got it? Okay, Mary. We still have a lot of pieces going out from earlier today. So the 5-stone bezel ring still going out. Hoop earrings, yes? Yes, I do. I am wearing the I think now I'm probably gonna have to just buy them today along with all the 1/2 inch so I can wear this every day because this looks a lot better than my normal earring. And I need to have these in my life. Seriously. So for those of you going, oh, she's wearing diamond earrings today. Yes, I am. They were presented in the show. They're still available. We do have the open, by the way, from Monica at $1,500. If you like any of those earrings I'm wearing, the first 3 that I'm wearing have all been presented on the show here today. 4 10s, 61 pointers, and then 102s stacked. So you can get any one of them you like, and $3,059 is your final price out the door for the 4 10s. The medium size that I'm wearing, the 2-row hoops, are $699 minus $70, so they're $630. And then the big ones, the big triple row hoop, 1/2 inch, they're giving you a carat or 2 total weight. They're only $9.99 plus $100 off. So yes, take advantage of those while you can. But here we are. Let's give it 2 minutes. We've got the open. I'm going to have to go in the phone bank because we have a lot of people on the lines. I don't know if they're on bezel set rings, hoop earrings. We have a lot of pieces from earlier going out the door here later. So let's see how we're doing in the auction. Let's give it 2 minutes, and then we'll see if we've got 15, 10, or more. And where's Monica calling us from, by the way? She's our opening bid there. We'll find out where she's calling from. Joanne, are you on the phone with Monica? I don't know. Or okay, Tim, are you on this one or something else? Something else. All right. So again, a little confusing because we got a lot of pieces from earlier going, but we are going to see this one out the door in another, basically 100 seconds from now. So, and yes, 10% off right now would be $150 off. So you'd be paying $1,350. Much better, right? And we're only asking for, I probably should have done 10% increments. We probably should have gone up by like, $150 increments, right? Maybe 10%, because then you would still essentially erase your bid. Wait, is it too late to change that? That makes a lot more sense, right? Saying 10% increments. Just to be clear, it's a 10% off, but it's only a $10 increment. So $1,510 would be the next minimum bid. But you would still go backwards over $150 if you win it. So that's very fair. And we have our final minute remaining. I'll try it on again for you as well. Let me know if you have requests, because we are really close to our last hour of our Saturday. And what a day to shop. What a day. What a day to get in on your favorites. Look how beautiful that stone is. I've just never seen anything quite like it. And when you see that actually up, face up to eye level, just like you're going to see it when you wear it, just like everybody else is going to see it when they wear it, you are going to flip. Because even if you have great morganites from us in the past, even if you have a pure pink or you have more of the peachy tone variety, either way, there's nothing else that looks like this. You know what? We got to state the obvious. It looks like you just invested into a pinky purple round diamond. And if, oh, by the way, there is a pink diamond that's here that's 20 points. It's over $9,000. Just to give you some idea of where large pink diamonds go, I've got big pink diamonds, but they're 20 points, 30 points, 40 points, and they are many, many, many times more money than what this is. And this is just a magical type stone, and the round cutting is making it. It's just delivering one of our very, very best. Okay, so last call, we're done. All right, 1,500 going once. Anybody else? Allison not on this one, Tim not on this one. Jess, are you on this one? Something else? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, the lines are busy. They're just not busy for the auction. Do we have 1510? Got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Out it goes. Bye-bye. I just need to take a moment here and show you this blue-green Paraiba. It was actually making an appearance here on our exclusive Club TVON last night. And I was with you, and 1125244 came out to play, but hasn't found its happy home quite yet. And when it comes to significant values on Paraiba, this is it. 132, private collection, bright as can be neon stone. That's the first part. Then you have a 139 diamond weight as well, including that very, very special pear-shaped diamond out the other side. I love how it's a wraparound design, really creating that realistic floral. I was mentioning last night, this is a true, honest to goodness, one of a kind, where when the actual mold was created for the ring, it was destroyed shortly thereafter, just to ensure that there would never be another design again like it. So really, truly exclusive, super rare, ultra beautiful. It should be $15,000 without hesitation. It's not. I brought it down. I will honor that price, obviously right here, right now. And if you want a more creative design to go with your super exclusive rare Paraiba, here it is right now, and wait to see how gorgeous this is. And look at that big pear shape. All the rest is round brilliant pave. It does wrap around the sides. You get so much incredible dimension to this piece. Looks so incredible, doesn't it? Look at that. All the ins and outs, all the way underneath that stone. You have pave diamonds set every which way. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And what a piece to wear. Middle finger, index finger, ring finger, however you like it. I'm gonna take it right on over. I love it this way. And it may not fit properly because, you know, but there is, oof, look at that. On an index finger, how lovely that is. Middle, same thing, it'd be beautiful there too. Let's just make it a deal, better than even $10,000 or $99.99. You've got a chance to pick it up. What can I tell you that hasn't been said? It is stunning and truly the only one of its kind. And even to the stone shape is unique as well. That's the other thing. It's not just about the mounting. The stone shape, you're going, it's an oval. Not exactly. It is an elongated oval. Gives you something unique and different and specialty. By the way, it's our last hour. It's officially kicked off. We have 1 hour left in our Saturday show. This is it. Time to shop Black Friday. We got 10% off. Make sure you get in all your requests if you have them. Take a look at this again. Not even $99, $89. It is down to $79.99, but there's $800 off that price, so $71.99 if you'd like it. And then I'm going to follow this up with the purple Paraiba pear shape that is with our largest diamond weight here in all of our inventory. Think about that. There's a lot of different mountings we do, and a lot of them have significant diamond weights, but we have not seen anything quite like this. So there's our blue-green, fabulous color there. If you would like, we can also go larger in a rarer color, and it looks like this with the purple. So those are the same stones. That's what I want to make clear here. Both copper bearing, but still different trace elements give these different colors, and this color is even more rare. And it's 1126705 for the 424 purple shape, or purple pear shape, purple Paraiba. It's a lot of piece. It's the perfect, clean, purple Paraiba in the pear shape, and hello 318 of fancy diamonds, the big rounds, and the baguettes that are all huge, making that custom-made double halo. And that's going to be, well, even less money. And I'm so astounded it's here, but it's $69.99, which is $1,000 less than where that blue-green 1 carat 32 went. And that makes it extraordinary. So huge value at $69.99 if you'd like to get it. I'll show it on the hand here as well. And $318 total diamond weight. This would be your last hour for any Saturday request you have. We're going to continue this sale event tomorrow, of course, to wrap up our weekend. Look how beautiful. Now that's a ring right there. there. And it's a neon purple, and I was really just astounded for being a 4 karat 24. There is not a flaw I could find in the stone. It is super duper clean. Here it is set the other way on the hand as well. If you like that point facing out, that's what it would look like that way. And of course, $700 off, so it'll be $62.99 if you'd like to get that one, and we'll see who's got it. Tim looks like he's verifying on one or the other. Cindy, we've got your diamond necklace request coming up. It's a Diamonds by the Yard. We'll see it coming up next. It's one of our icons. And it's actually, really good value. Okay, so this is something, just look at the dynamic way that that light transitions through that stone. So impressive, 318 in diamonds. Every one of them is huge. I wish I had the calculation of each and every diamond size. Because, I mean, we could probably roughly estimate it here. Those are initially, you have the round brilliants and princess cuts alternating. You see that? And then outside of that, the outer halo is the mix of the baguettes and the rounds together. Okay, so we have a very important Diamonds by the Yard because it's the only one we do in this length. So Cindy, great request. Thrilled we have it. When was the last time we've even seen this option? I can't even remember ever having this. I can barely read the ad number. It's so faded. I don't know what's going on. This has been a long, long time. So let's show you what we have in not just a 16, 17, 18 inch, but actually we're gonna give you up to 22 inches of chain in the next necklace. All right, Cindy, great request. And it's our last hour of this Saturday. You got 55 minutes to shop today. And Tim, do you have any questions on this purple Paraiba? No, okay, let's move on. I'm gonna show you, well, half of the necklace here because we have a 5-stone Diamonds by the Yard station style necklace. But this has been forever since we've seen it. It's 1110457, I think. It's hard to read. And the diamonds are going to be basically in the front of the necklace, basically going from one side of the neckline to the other from the front. 5 stones. We tend to do an odd number, so you always find your center there. But it's got a 22-inch length. We've added a couple of different lengths in there for you, so you can make it 20 or 21 as well. But this is the only version we do in a up to 22-inch style. And you can have white gold or yellow gold or rose gold. And each diamond is going to be, well, 6+ points apiece. Yes, Jess? Really? Oh my gosh, which hoops did Candy get? Ooh, I like her style. Did you say Candy? Candy. In New York. Welcome to our show. She's brand new and she went for only the biggest hoop we do, our 410s. Congratulations to you and welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our show. Glad you got them and happy holidays. Thrilled. When you get them at home, you're going to be so in love with those diamond hoops. Anyway, let's talk diamond necklace. I'm going to show it to you on the neckline here because it gives you a better idea. Now it's going to sit anywhere from 20 to 22. So here's where it's going to sit at the smallest, approximately. 20 hits me right about there, 21 and 22 goes a little lower out of frame. But again, you've got those options. But see what's going to happen when that's on. See how the diamonds are still going from one side to the other when that's on the neckline. So everything that you typically see, because remember where I'm holding it, it's behind your neckline. So everything you see is really wrapped in diamonds. So that's the beautiful look. Plus, it's really, really affordable. And we're not talking about $9.99 affordable, which is usually about as reasonable as these get. And you wear it every day. You know, we do a 202 version, we do a 110 version, we do a 1 carat version. Those may not be for everybody. The diamond weights get a little extreme. Maybe you're more comfortable wearing a more casual. Don't get me wrong, there's still big diamonds at over 6 points apiece, but it's a more casual way to do a Diamonds by the Yard, given that there are 5 of them. You get that longer length. Maybe if you're not sure what length she needs, it's always safe to go longer. And we're gonna make this $499. You get an extra $50 off that price. So it's $449 and change range if you'd like to get it. And that is a beautiful diamond by the yard option. I did want to point out it's got the spring ring clasp. So a spring ring closure as opposed to the lobster claw. So just to make mention of that, these are all bezel set. That's what the diamonds by the yard here usually do. They're a bezel set stone that are stationed, in this case, about an inch and a half away from each other. Just beautiful. Really, truly is a beautiful way to do a necklace that I'm going on what everybody says. No matter which diamonds by the yard you choose, and it's still stackable and layerable. So if you have others and other versions, well, they play really well together. So you can always put multiples on together and get that layered effect. The different adjustability we give in each necklace really makes that easy, where they don't tangle. You can really set them up so that they stay really separated when they're on the neckline, which is so important. And $4.99 to get any necklace. Let's be real. If you want to buy just a regular plain Jane chain, right? And it has no diamonds in it at all, and it's 16 inches right now, it's about 600 bucks. So for a lot less, we can give you big diamonds, we can give you a longer length, we can give you up to 22 inches, we can give you VS diamonds, and if you're gifting, great way to go. I know that a lot of our ladies have said for a long time, I don't even do 16 or 18, I want longer. I like that longer drape. These are strong enough, by the way, to hold pendants. So this could be also a piece you wear solo by itself as its own individual standalone piece, or you can use that as your new chain that's going to hold all your favorite pendants that you love to wear all the time. So you can mix and match it, make it your own, but $4.49 makes it yours. So thank you, Cindy, for that request. We have a really important Tanzanite coming up. One of my faves. It's a Blue Wing Block D emerald cut. It's coming up right now. We flashed it a couple of times. Have yet to fully present it. By the way, that purple Paraiba is still here, $69.99. Here is the 10 plus carat emerald cut. 112, 6732 is right now. And this has a little extra special something that we don't normally see in our setting. Keep calling on those diamonds by the yard. We still have them. I think that's the most affordable diamonds by the yard we have as well. So important to pick that up. But here is a 10 carat 33 Blue Wing Block D emerald cut, and more than that, it's got halo, split shank, but wait, there is a very special designer style happening right here. And I'm going to leave it there for a minute so you can just enjoy the fact that there is a lot of attention to the profile detail here, in that there are little like kite cuts of pave in the basket on either side. So attention to detail has been paid on every single angle. It's a total of 129 in diamond weight overall. There's a red wall happening on the side of it too. So impressive in every way. Still have DBTYs going out the door. Grab those while you can. Great giftable. I was saying that yesterday, how I was doing, I did a bunch of, you know, since I couldn't be with family and friends at Thanksgiving, I was doing a lot of gifting and sending a lot of gifts across the country to, you know, different folks that, you know, I wanted to be there in spirit with them. So I, you know, tried to send my love. And I was buying different types of gifts for different families. But I will say, I spent a lot more on each of those gifts than you're spending on that diamonds by the yard. So I know that that's not a traditional Thanksgiving gift, is to send a necklace. But, you know, I did more traditional things like, you know, food gifts and, you know, floral arrangements and centerpieces and things like that. But honestly, probably, I think those recipients probably would have liked a diamond necklace better. And I could have spent less money. So when you think about, just a reminder that gifting isn't always the way it used to be in 2024. So even just a nice floral arrangement or a bottle of wine or, you know, a gift of gourmet food is lovely and appreciated, but it's more costly than just a couple $100s these days to do that. So here's what we have for you. I just love that we can make fine jewelry affordable like that level where you can really gift with ease. So let's talk 10 carats 33 now, 18 karat solid gold on this one as well. And it also happens to be all the reds. I love that it's got such a prominent diamond weight to it. And we're ready to send it out of here. One only, of course, stays in the white. Actually, it doesn't have to, but I would recommend it in the white gold. And we're going to be on our way here because this one's not going to last very long. And if it's able to do that and deliver that much red flash from a distance like it does, get ready, because it's going to give you even more of that when you see it in a more typical lighting environment like this, on the hand or in person. And we've got just one. Started at, well, let me show it to you. It's a $16,999 piece. Not so much today, but isn't it nice to know what you could have paid or should have paid? I'm going to take it lower before you take your 10% off. Let's take this price lower, and then you take that. This goes down, then this happens. It's all together greatest value. There is no better time to shop. And let me tell you, we've got new shoppers who are shopping for the first time, probably because they know we don't get a deeper discount than this is. This event is giving you your best sale opportunity that exists here, and that is important. And we will take it lower. You know what? Not even $69.99. There's your 10 grand off. Let's make it better. Let's make it lower. Let's send it out. And we'll make it only, you know what? Skip it. $4,999 plus an extra instant $500 off. So $44.99 sounds better, doesn't it? For a 10 karat 33 in a deluxe 18 karat gold mounting with a whole lot of diamonds. Still, we have hoops going out. Diamonds by the yard are still going out. What a day for diamonds. What a day. Diamond necklaces, diamond earrings of all different varieties for you. So many specialty pieces are here. That the way that I've honestly not seen an emerald cut do that, where it takes all those reds, not just internally, but out to the very, very, very edge. The edge of the stone is showing as much red, if not more so, than what you're seeing inside the stone. Incredible, isn't it? And again, the profile details, always special to see. Still comes down to what's going to act as a bridge. So you still have that great support system of gold underneath, but look at the way it elevates. Lots of pave there. Love to see all the angles taken care of so that every aspect of your ring is custom and designer. Speaking to that, we also have some Asher cut earring drops. All the other Tanzanite drop earrings I think I've had have gone today. So we do have some others now. I do have a more affordable, well actually, I have a 9 karat with more diamond weight. So we do have a square cushion here. If you don't do emerald cuts, here's the square cushion. And that's a 920 with a carat 64. So just heads up, that's also here. Let's carry on. I've shown you just about everything we had planned for today. So if you do have requests or questions, I would love to take care of those now, especially when everybody's tempted for whatever reason to call at the very last minute for a request. It doesn't always give us time to bring them out and present them in full to you. So let's just pretend it's last minute of the show, even though we have 45. Let's pretend it's last minute and get those requests in now. Or if there's something I can show you again that you want to see recapped. Look what I have here. We have yet to see an imperial topaz today. It's time. Here's the imperial topaz that is a carat 39. Wow, pinky, peachy, orangey, it's got it all. It's even a little bit of red coming through. 112-2955. Let me know what requests you have. Get them in. If there's anything we can showcase one more time from earlier today, let us know so we can do that. Here is a 139 imperial topaz oval with 32 points in pink and a 140 white diamond weight. Truly fabulous. It really, truly is. And I may have to recap all those hoops because that has been, even without showing them, they are so popular today. Keep calling on those hoop earrings. All of that I'm wearing, all the hoops are available. Let's talk about this imperial. So it's 32 in the pink diamonds, yes, and 140. So you're getting 172 total weight overall in your diamonds here in the imperial, which is actually a bridge. The pink diamond row singularly runs right through the middle. And then you can see how it's elevated. So it's actually a great one to stack if you want to add a ring to it, or one side or both, you can do that. But let's take it even lower. $79.99, not going to work today. Take a look at it on the hand. Let's take it ultimately low. This is a one of a kind, as most of my rings are here. We're going to take it much more, I would say a healthy discount from $79.99. We're going to take it lower. How about this? $2,009. You know what? Skip it. Not even $3,000. Not $29. We'll take it to $24.99. Stays as is in the rose and the white gold together, but you also get $250 off that price. And that's one of our superstars of One Source Imperial Topaz. One of our very, very best right there. By the way, have you seen this 3-carat fancy cut, brilliant, radiant cut? I mean, it is a yellow diamond of divine nature. That is my 3-carat exactly, brilliant, radiant cut in a yellow diamond with the wider band with the diamonds on the sides. Ooh la la. $395 in total on that one. Very special piece. Hi, Cindy. Cindy in Oklahoma. Now, wait a minute. Was that the requester of the piece? I believe it was, right? I think that was Cindy who requested it. It was, right? Hey, Cindy. And did you say Oklahoma or Ohio? Oklahoma. Thank you. Cindy, well done. What a great first purchase. For a $449 investment, she got a whole necklace with big diamonds, and a great way to start your TVON collection, I would say. Here is the same mounting we saw with that magical morganite, but with a pink zircon. Who is this for? Allison, we've got your pink zircon here. That may look familiar because we did see this mounting just a few moments ago with our morganite in the middle. This is going to be a pink zircon, which has pinks and purples and reds and purples together. I mean, really, it's like a burgundy mix of merlots. And it's actually going to be a carat 10 round pink zircon. Still has the pink diamond halo, 29 points, 28 points of the white diamonds. So, good size stones all the way throughout. Imperial's still here, by the way. This is item number 11266674. Allison, is this the ring they're looking for? I'm so glad. So glad they called. So glad they requested it. And a really beautiful style here. I'm going to make this easy. $14.99. Let's do it. I know the version we had was auctioned off. So I'm using that as the metric for value here. I'm just going to honor basically very close to the price that it went for in auction, right? And that way you still get about $150 off. So it's less than $13.50 to get it. Here's what it looks like on. So I really recommend the white and the rose gold together like you see it. But if you want to, you can change it. You could go all yellow. Just know that it's going to be best to have the pink diamonds and the pink zircon set in the rose gold. And then the band is what you can really play with and get white, yellow, or maybe even all rose gold if you want to. But I think there's something really smart about having that contrast of the white gold below it. So $14.99 turns into $13.50. Actually, it's a little less. And then does anyone want to see the 16 karat? Jason, what was your request there? What did they want to see? Let me know and I can tell you if we have it here. What was it?
Yellow gold band ring from like 2 months ago.
Oh, wow. Do we have any description besides yellow gold ring? 2 months ago, in 2 months, I've had a lot of yellow gold rings. Any description on it? Were there diamonds? Was there a colored stone? Who was it? Hey guys, if you have a request, give us as many details as you can remember because I've had a lot of rings in a couple months. So yeah, I'm gonna need a little more description than that. But if you have an item number or if you have usually on a description, I can usually figure out what it is. If you can just tell me what it looked like, usually we can figure that out. And we have another request coming up for Michelle. And oh, the North Star. You know, I don't know if Michelle, did she see the pendant that we had the other day? We had the matching pendant. I think it was Thursday night. It may have been Thanksgiving night. I had the matching pendant for you. Here are the earring studs that give you more of that drop of a spike or a North Star design. They are so pretty. They're a little more elongated. They're in white, yellow, rose gold. 11100421 is the item number, and these will be super affordable for you as well. I do enjoy that. That we're bringing you a super, super, super affordable piece. And yes, it's fantastic. That's true, Wendy. It probably would. I don't know if that's what I need. I think I need 85 degrees and sunshine like it is outside. So I think, yeah, that's going to help me more than Minnesota cold. I've been dealing with laryngitis for about a month, Wendy. So yeah, I've just, apologize the way I sound. I know I don't sound normal. Apologize. I'm trying. I'm doing everything I can to get better. And everyone loves to tell me, just drink some tea. Oh, if you only had any idea what I've been doing for the last month to try and remedy this situation and how many specialists and doctors I've seen to try and just be here with you guys. So, yep, it's taken a little more than tea. Believe it or not, I've tried it. I've done it. I still do it about 18 times a day. I do my tea and my honey and my throat coat, but you know, steroids and antibiotics and everything else you could ever imagine doing. Neti pots 5 times a day. I mean, it's fun stuff, guys. It's fun. So I'm working on it. I'll get there. I promise. Give me till probably next Wednesday when I see you guys, and I'll be totally good. And by the way, I'll have 2 days off together. So I think I'm getting my little weekend back. So I'm really excited about that because I think it's going to help me be better for you guys. To have a little time off to break, you know, and let the voice kind of, you know, let the voice simmer down and all that. If you haven't heard, we have a new schedule. We're expanding our shows. We're bringing you 9 shows a week starting on Monday. That's day after tomorrow. We're introducing a new host who's probably not going to be new to you guys. I think you'll know who he is. I think you will have watched him for a lot of years, but he's going to be joining us here at the TVON family. How nice. So I'm going to be with you Monday through Sunday. I'm sorry, not Monday through Sunday, Wednesday through Sunday. That would be every day. Wednesday through Sunday, I'll be with you. It's my old schedule that I used to have. I'm not going to be here Monday, Tuesday anymore, but I will be here Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, 5 to 8. I'll be here with you same time. I'm not going anywhere on my Saturdays and Sundays. This is my show. This is my baby. I've been doing this show for 8 years straight, so I'm not going to miss these 10 to 1 o'clock time slots with you guys, but I will be back to a 2-day off together schedule, which to be honest, I'm very excited about because it really helps me kind of get away a little bit. I think that's the way as humans we're supposed to do it. So it'll allow me to travel a little bit, see my family more than once every 3 years, I hope. So I'll be with you guys Wednesday through Sunday, and I'll be doing the morning shows because there will be 2 shows every weekend. Every Saturday, Sunday, there's going to be 2 shows. This one, the normal one, I'll be with you. That doesn't change. And then we'll have our new host who joins us. He'll be doing the evenings at 5 to 8 on Saturday and Sunday. So again, hi Wendy. I guess she's not been with us much recently, but I hope all is well. Happy holidays in Minnesota. And no, I'm going to stick to the 85-degree weather, and I'm going to go run it out after the show. I'm going to do a little, it's beautiful weather here. We're having 85 degrees and sunny this week. So I'm like, yay, get me outside and get some fresh air and some sunshine and back to my 8-mile runs, and then I'll feel much better. Yes? Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. The cushion cuts, I bet. Andy, I don't know if it's here. We'll check, Michelle. I don't know if it's here. By the way, these North Star earrings are actually going to be $3.99. But Michelle, Andy, I'll check for you. I don't know if it's in stock, but if it is, we'll bring it out. She wants the yellow diamond band. I think there was I want to say it was maybe, Andy, if we have anything in yellow diamond bands for Michelle, she wants she says 5. The one I'm remembering is a 4-stone band, but maybe that's not the one. We'll see if we have anything in yellow diamond bands for you that we can bring out. I'm going to pop these on the ear real quick so you can see the length and all that and what they look like. First, they're going to go on the ruler here, and then no, we're getting busy with requests. So here, this is a 1/2 inch top to bottom. Wait to see. It's designed in the same exact way as the North Star pendant, which has a lot to love about it because it's very detailed. The way it actually mixes mirror finished gold with diamond pave, and of course those hoops have all been on the show earlier as well, but that's a really good idea, the length here. I know it's hard to see from a distance, but that's how it looks. So we'll go back to our wheel. They're $3.99, by the way. They're under, they're basically going to be $40 off, so they're like $3.59 if you'd like to get them. And then we're going to check on those yellow diamond bands. As far as other requests, I have a diaspora coming out for you. What else did I have requested that just came out? I think that's it. That'll catch us up here. Jason, did you have a question? Okay. Here we go. Last call, $3.99 on the North Star. Now, the pendant was here the other day to match. It's an exact match. The pendant is only $5.99 if you'd like to get the pendant that is also in white, yellow, or rose gold. So that is fantastic. And here we go with our diaspora. I'm not sure whose request this was, but it's been a minute since we've seen a diaspora. So, yeah, let's bring one out. Take a look at this. It is fantastic. This is a cushion cut, and it is a color changing diaspora. It's a 305, and 6566 is your item number. Excuse the fact it leans a little bit. It only does that because of the mounting. And it's our 6566 is the number. 305 is the carat weight at the center, and 76 points in the diamonds. Keep calling on the North Star studs. We will have those for you. So they are $3.99 less your 10% off. See how that side is diamonds and that side is mirror finished. And it has even that little bit of pave on the one side as well. So tucked in there. Very, very special. And this one is going to be, well, let's just blow it out because we have very little time left. I know we're getting more requests out here as we speak. So getting busy here, being the last 30 minutes on the way. So let's go ahead and help you out and make this really, really easy. and go ahead and send it out right now for, I'm thinking we just do this one. You know what? Skip all the drama of diaspores. I know they're very pricey right now. I have got a $49.99 TVON price on this one as we are looking at one of our brightest and best. It is not usually a clean stone. This one is. It's fantastic. We'll do any gold you like, white, yellow, rose. You get to decide. You choose. But it's also going to be $1,499. I got to believe that's our best diaspora value here. And we are looking for yellow diamond bands, so I'll give you an update when we have one. And we have more requests coming in, which it sounds like we're trying. A lot of people are just saying, I got a request, and I'll describe it. We're trying to figure out what those are. So here's your diaspora. It is $14.99. You'll take $150 off that price. It's $13.50, actually less. So if you'd like to get that one, please do. That's a really super fine way to get a color change diaspora. Congrats if you do. Let's move right along. Those North Star studs are still going out. Allison did not get the pink zircon, right? So that pink zircon round I think is still here. Oh, you did. Never mind, it's not. Okay, and then we also have still to come. I'm still gonna try to fit in a yellow diamond. Jess, whenever you can, oh, never mind, wait, no. Okay, whenever you can, Jess, I'll take that. And then yes, did we find a yellow diamond band? No, no yellow diamond bands. I don't think they're in stock. And then who's this for? Mark. Marge, we've got a great cross piece for you. Let me show it to you. This is it's my absolute favorite. And I always, there's only one way it stands up, and I think it's this way. So, and even that's iffy. So we'll try to get to stand up here because I want you to see all on its own how it looks with the shape and the design and the way all these points and corners come out a little bit further to make it so interesting. Almost old world, almost a little Gothic, almost a little Celtic, just really could have been like an antique estate piece from many, many, many decades ago. It is outstanding. 1110439 is your item number. This is a fantastic look in a cross with 90 points in the diamonds. And it's $888. It's simple and easy. It's one of our all-time favorite pieces to bring. Could not be more thrilled that it's here. And yet, look how stunning this is. Now, we'll show you a couple of ways. I know most of you, if you've been watching us for a while, you've seen it many, many times. But it's so exciting. I know we have no, oh, I get it. Oh, I didn't realize Wendy's one of our cable viewers that, yeah, well, we haven't been on cable in several months, so that's probably it. But hopefully that'll be fixed eventually one day, maybe many moons from now, that'll be fixed. And then we're going to be adding some different cable to our TVON family as well. So, you know, we'll let you know where those different outlets are so you can let family and friends know. Maybe they'll be getting us now as well. Let me go in the meantime and show you this cross from a couple of different perspectives here. So there's a hidden veil right behind it, but it's lengthy. So you can use a little bit larger chain if you have one. It's also diamonds by the yard worthy. Not all of our pendants or bales have that ability. This does. And look at that. It's actually a teeny bit over. It's really close to 1.25 inches. We're calling it 1 1/8 inches. And then we'll take it right on over because against a skin tone, it's the best way to see it. And that way you can really see the design and the shape and the beauty of it coming through. So this one, yeah, that's only $888, plus it's actually going to be under $800, $799 and change if you'd like to get it. So a really good moment for a cross lover or a collector who maybe has a more traditional version and wants to have something a little bit more ornate. This is a great way to go. So this is it, last chance, last call, and that's by request as well. Thank you, Marge, for that request. And it looks like I only have the white gold here to show you, but yellow and rose are available. And I'll just tilt that a little more towards your eye so you can see it there really, really well. All VS diamonds individually, they're in that ingenious shared prong setting. That's also really nice because it's the diamonds you see, not the gold. It's the diamonds that are really showing off and looking their best. That's really, really important. So it's $888. It's really under that. So you take it if you love it. And it'll be $799, and one of our best crosses. It's my absolute favorite. We have brought you, probably, I don't know, 2-3 dozen different crosses in my years here, and yet this is like the one that we always go back to This is the one that always works, that I think is the right size for whether it's daily wear, whether it's kind of just depends on your own feeling about it, whether it's more dressy for you or really daily. I think most of us who invest in a piece of cross jewelry, we probably want to wear it every single day, always have it on, feel that, comfort. What if it's a gift idea for somebody else? Love that. This time of year, especially Christmas around the corner, it's a popular time to give a cross piece of jewelry. So a great way to go, and it's fantastic. So that'll be $7.99. And then we're on our way. Don't forget about that diaspore or our 3-carat brilliant radiant cut. Anything else we can help you with, guys? Let me know. Requests, keep them coming, because we're in the last 28 minutes of the show. That's it. We'll continue the sale tomorrow, though. 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. We will continue. We got 3 incredible hours. And if you know our Sundays, we bring it. So it's not a show you can miss. It's going to continue to kind of be that cornerstone show that you got to see every week from 10 to 1. All right, let's move along. And Marge, I hope you enjoy that cross as much as I do. I love presenting it to you. I love bringing it to you. The diaspora, I think, is still here, but I'm not getting any feedback from these operators on what's going out. So it's best to just call them and they'll know. And then here we go with an earring I've purchased many times over. Who wants it? Renee. It's rare for me to bring you an item where I can say I have bought it many, many times. The only piece of jewelry I've bought more than this earring at TVON is our signet ring. But this is an earring I have given to my mother. She's got good taste in jewelry, and she loves them. I have given them to dear friends of mine who love jewelry. I have given them to different generations of women that span 40, 50 years. So it's really one of those just specialty drop earrings that gives you something different than a hoop and a stud. But that spike style, that stiletto style, but not overdone. It's 110372, and it also is 43 points in diamonds. And it's going to be 43 points, including the bigger stone. And then what they do is they trail down as the earring goes longer. They get a little bit more narrow, and then there's that really distinctive mirror finish point of gold. So it really is just everything about it. So just designer, the way it's done with the mirror finish gold up top and below. I'm going to show you from a distance away. This is a great earring. They've got a straight post as well. They just have this great little hinge closure. It just locks into place. It's got a very distinctive click you will hear when it closes, so you'll know when it's secured. Here it looks, this is just, I think it gives a little bit of edge, which is why I like it so much. 1 3/4 is the drop. Please wait to see them on, because they're even better on the ear. Of course, that's what I always make sure to do, is try them on. I've been wearing all of our TVON earrings that I've had all day long, and it's been, they've never looked better, right? It's always special to see. So this is a really distinctive style. I just want to show them on. They're just easy to put on because, again, hinge at the bottom, click closure, that's it. But do you see what I mean about this mirror finishing? Just kind of bookends it here, top and bottom. Gives you that beautiful movement, but they always stay with the diamonds facing forward. You have the larger in the bezel, then it just drapes on down. And they've got just what I think everybody needs is a drop earring. You got the studs, you got the hoops probably. If you have your ears pierced, we all have those classic kind of styles. Here's where you get something a little bit different and a little bit bold, and maybe that little edge with that little distinctive point that also when you move it, it picks up the light thanks to that mirror finish in gold. And we're going to bring them down. This is one that I know well. And the fact that they are not $9.99 today, they're actually going to be $777 after your discount. You get them for $6.99 and change. So our last call there, white, yellow, rose gold. Take another look at them close up, and we'll give you a great idea of what they're all about. So that's it, $6.99. And then we move along. We've got a lot to show you. We do have limited time left in our show. We've been here for 2.5 hours. We've got 25 minutes left. So if there's anything we can recap for you, or you want to check on availability, it's a really good time to do it. And then the hoops that I've been wearing are the 410s. The 410 oval shaped, inside out diamond hoop. They are a little over $3,000 today after your discount. They're $3,059. Hi, Becky. I don't have a large, I didn't mention one, but I had a small pink zircon that sold. Becky, how big would you like your pink zircon to be? Let me know what kind of price range or size, and I can see if we can bring one out. I don't have one in front of me, but I'd be happy to bring a large pink zircon out to you. Just let me know how large. I think our top size would be, I think 8 to 10 carats, Becky. So we'll work on that for you. Crosses are still going out. These spike style earrings are still going out. Thank you. You heard Becky's request? Large pink zircon. Thank you. And she's going to let me know if there's any other details. She's typing now. Who's this for? Kathy. Golden zircon coming up for Kathy. Let's keep moving. Keep calling on the spike drops, and then we'll show, just want to make sure I have enough time for everything. Wow, what a striking color of golden yellow that is. 112-6574. And I will zoom back in on this fabulous zircon ring. Our gold, yellow, zircons, all of those different tones of color have been wildly popular of late. This is the big square cushion. Yeah, Andy, she'd like a 5-carat pluser. And here we are, one of a kind. Andy, 5 carats plus. Okay. 673 cushion cut square. And this would be 86 points in diamonds. We saw this mounting earlier with a round ammonite, actually. So if you, and I think it's still here, so if you'd like to see that, let me know. Here we go on the fabulous 112-5674. And it's that golden zircon, beautiful color, and we are crazy busy on the phone lines. We can't even get anyone through at the moment, so bear with us if you're waiting on hold. We will get to you as soon as we possibly can. And then we have the large pink zircon coming out to play, but this one's going to be, I'll make it easy, $19.99 plus $200. This might be a little too large. I'll show it to her. But do we have anything that's 5 to 10? Okay. Becky, I do have a 1645, but it's kind of a pinky orange, which I love, but not the true pinks. Oh, wow. Becky, what do you think of that? Ooh, that's pretty. Is that something else? And by the way, Becky, this shopper, she has the ear stack that inspires me. She has the best. She owns, I don't know how many pairs of our hoops, but a lot of them, and wears them all together like I'm doing today. And honestly, I think so often, Becky, of the way you stack all your earrings. She has even more piercings than I do. And the way she stacks her hoops, it inspires me every day. So anyway, we've got a couple zircons for you to look at. Let me try on the golden here. Allison, it looks like you're looking pretty seriously at this one. $19.99, do you want it? You do? It's $17.99. Check out, that is sold. Let me show this big pinky orange zircon first. It's a 1645. I'll give you an item number here. It's 112-2471. Golden zircon is gone. Here is what has a little bit of a secondary golden hue to it. So we're calling it kind of a pinky, orangey golden, but it's really almost red, kind of a cherry, black cherry maybe. I don't know, it's really beautiful. It's an incredible 16 karat 45. It's got a heck of a value. 66 points in diamonds on this one. And then we have a smaller one, but it looks like the smaller one's going to go all the way down to 591 in the round. So that's the traditional color. And I think it does help to see them side by side. That's got more of those cranberry pink reds. This is more of that golden secondary. So take a look. Only 6 individual diamonds. That means they're 11 points apiece. They're very, very important princess cuts. And here's what it looks like on the hand before we go. It's in solid white, but you can change it. Wow, that's pretty. I'm astounded by this drop. $99.99 is where it started. A lot better today with only 20 minutes left in the show, by the way. And here we go. This one's going to be a quickie. Only $3,888. There's $388 coming off that price. So you get a much more affordable opportunity. It's actually under $3,500 if you say yes on that pinky golden zircon. Then we've got the traditional color coming up in the round. Let's show the other option. 111-7126 is coming up. 2 incredible options. But again, for comparison, this one has more pink cranberry red. Item number is 111-7126. Here it is. Round and rose. Those are pink diamonds around it. Very shishi, very high end. 591 is the center stone size. 20 points is the pink diamond pave. Rose gold, but it does have to stay in the rose gold. And yet, This one was actually originally priced higher than the last. This was $39.99. Just to also show you how really low we got that previous 16.5 carat. This one was actually supposed to be $111 more. Obviously not going to make sense, so I got to shift it down, and we got to make this one better, $14.99. If you want to get that large pink zircon, looks like a red pink diamond. I'm sorry, Becky, which one do you like, the orange or the red? I'm confused. No orange or red, pink. Oh, you just want, I got it. Okay, so I don't think we have anything large in that specific color. The round is already gone that we had earlier, so yeah, I get you. Don't think we have anything in that. Yeah, Andy, she was looking for more of like that traditional pinky purple color like we had in the carat round earlier. We are going to check for you. So we may, but it's probably going to be not the big size you're looking for, but we'll double check, Becky. So I'll get back to you on that. I think we're caught up on the request for the moment. Maybe, maybe not. $14.99 turns into under $13.50. If you'd like to get this one, I do want to flash this incredible yellow diamond. I think our diaspora is still here. If you'd like that big 3 carat 05 diaspora we brought out, this is the yellow diamond, the 3 carat, brilliant, radiant. It is every bit. Just a fantastic piece all the way around. There's 95 points in white diamonds to go with it. It's got this amazing 3 carat exactly size for our VS yellow in the center. And it is just, well, it's fantastic. And it's really giving you modern. It's giving you that wide band. And we're going to blow it out right now. It's $19,999, but that would be the biggest savings we've had on any one piece here today, because it's actually $2,000 off. So $67.17 is the ad number. We've shown it a couple times in the last couple of days, but you may have missed them. Thank you so much. Becky, take a look at this one. We have a pink zircon in a 544. This is, yeah, that's a more traditional color right there. So it's got a little bit of that true rich, again, kind of fuchsia color. It's 1125327, 544, 9 points in diamonds. And no longer $39.99. So now 3 different pink zircons. Great looking oval here. 544 is the size, and it's going to be a really good, just kind of easy diamond weight here. It's got some pave on the sides, a little bit of mill grain there as well, and double prongs holding that big stone in place. So 5327, and yep, 544. So it fits the bill on the big size. It's got that traditional color, 9 points in diamonds. Change the gold if you want to. We'll make it $1,699. Go ahead, Jason.
New register, Deborah.
Wonderful. Another new register. And where's Deborah calling us from?
New York.
Hey, another New Yorker here in the house. I love it. Welcome into all my New Yorkers. From a born and raised Southern California girl who happens to be the biggest Mets fan in the world, I'm excited to see all these New Yorkers in the house. Yes, nice to have you, Deborah. What did Deborah pick up for her first purchase? Oh, good. The cross pendant's amazing. So it is traditional that a lot of our newer shoppers start with diamonds. So not surprised we've had a lot of new shoppers picking up diamonds today. So wonderful to hear that. Wonderful to see that. Speaking of sports, do you think my Trojans can upset Notre Dame today? They're only the fifth best team in the nation, right? We'll see. If we pull off a miracle today. We'll see. Actually, it's on now. But all right. So is that why you left me? You guys gonna root on my Trojans without me? Okay. Don't start rooting them on until I can. Okay. We got 15 minutes left in the show. That's it. Final call on our Saturday. Thanks for being with us today. Thanks for tolerating me. Just still trying to nurse this voice back to health. So. Again, I lost it on the air with you on November 2nd, and I don't know if it's ever coming back in full, but hey, I'm working through it. So thanks for tolerating me. Hopefully the Black Friday sale event prices make up for it. Giving you some special deals here at the end of the day. Let's take a look at the pink zircon one more time. If there are any requests at all, anything at all, and I know you have questions about the new schedule, we will put that graphic up at the end of the show. So if you're watching online, you'll be able to, say that. Of course, it's all going to be on our website. You're going to get emails if you're registered, because we are just expanding our airtime. We are giving you more shows. We're going to have more hours per week, 9 shows instead of 5, on TV and online and all platforms, every one of them, including Friday. I'll be with you Wednesday through Sunday. And we have a new host that's joining us. Not really new to the industry, but new to us here. And so I know you'll be welcoming him in with open arms. And I know know you're going to be really excited about that. So let's talk about also this really, really important. I just want to mention the Paraiba floral ring is still here. Can you believe tomorrow is December? So as we embark into December, we've got a great chance for you to pick up holiday values and deals, and that is the Paraiba that's still here. Just a heads up, I think we need to give what has been the most popular hoop of the day. It's the most pricey of the hoops, but it's just simply the best value we have. So all the zircons are here. Sorry, Becky, that we didn't have one for you today. But let me show you these hoops that I've been wearing, because a lot of you are asking still, wait a minute, what is she wearing? Might they be for sale? Might they be available? These are the 410 oval inside out hoops. So it's gonna be a really special way to get a diamond hoop at our best value. I've had all these different half inchers, but this one has been the most popular of the day. The item number is 1110424, and there's 410 in diamonds. And it's going to give you 2 inches in drop. There's 1 3/4 inch wide. That's because they are an oval shape, which looks tremendous, doesn't it? And button closure, all of that good stuff that we want to pack into a well-made, well-designed. After all, you will have these forever. So we best make sure they are made the right way with all the top quality diamonds that we always do, that are just so sensational, and yet a hinge style. They open and close beautifully. Totally get it, Becky. I cover you, and I'll reach out to you the next time I have one that might work for you. We make new every day. I see the pieces first. I will let you know when we have something that might work for what you like. I know exactly what you're looking for. So I'll put you on my list of requests and let you know when we got it. But let's just really just take a last look at these hoops, because they're under $1,000 a carat for what should be some of the most pricey to make in a designer hoop. Check this out from a distance away. They are all VS diamonds. Don't worry if you don't do yellow gold. I get it. We have most of our diamonds go out in white gold. You can get white gold or rose gold as well. This is what they look like from a distance. Even better to see them on, which you will next. There's your little button. That's the back of your post. It opens it up. It unlocks the mechanism inside that allows them to be secure. When you do that, they actually have this little secondary click, so you'll know when they're closed. You will not lose these earrings as long as you make sure you hear that click when you put them on. They're not going to get lost. They're not going to fall off. They don't, because they have that great ease of the locking and the button, they don't ever change the style of the post. This is what they look like on. I've been wearing them all day long. Ever since we had them out by request, they are $33.99. Please realize, after 10% extra off, that comes down to $3,059 and change. To get 410 in a gorgeous deluxe superstar oval shape inside out VS diamond hoop. It's incredible. It really, really, truly is. It is incredible what we have done for value on those hoops. They've been popular throughout the day. I just want to make sure that anybody who may have joined us a little bit later gets a presentation, at least sees the graphics, knows what you're shopping on. And yes, we do have the white gold, the yellow gold, or the rose gold. Also, just to point out, those half inchers are also available. We had those presented earlier. Carat 02, 61 points, triple row, double row. They're all under $1,000 for those multiple row half-inch diameter hoops, which are, by the way, reversible. You can do an all gold look as well. But for just a little over $3,000, I think those hoops are the most special way you can go about a hoop here in our collection. I know they may not be for everybody because they are 2 inches in length, but look, they're not hitting the shoulder. They give you plenty of clearance, right? You don't need a longer neckline or be a tall in stature person to wear a longer hoop. It really, really works. I think, I think a lot of people, if you have long hair, short hair, hoops in bigger sizes work for everybody because they stand out. And so whether you're somebody who's rocking a shorter haircut or mid-length hair or you've got a lot of hair, it doesn't matter. They always stand out when they're of this size. So we'll go back to the wheel, show them close up one more time, get you a last call, but $33.99. Remember, it turns into $3,059 instead, so you get a huge value there. I just think that's one of our top values of the day. I can't get enough of them. You can't either. Wanted to recap those for you. And we still got room to get you either the double or the triple row half inchers. Anything else you need to see recap, let us know. We're down to 9 minutes in the show. So that's it. It's come down to this. Our Black Friday, Saturday edition. which I think we call Small Business Saturday, right? Isn't that the deal? That is something that, believe it or not, we may be on TV nationwide, but we're still a small business. We're a family-run small business. We don't, we're not some big conglomerate corporation VC firm that runs us. We're just we're kind of a small grassroots business that happens to be on national TV. So again, I think we would, I think we definitely qualify. So this is where you've got a chance to pick up a really, really important deal. What can we show you next? Maybe we need a little ruby offering, perhaps. Do we want to see the best and brightest of rubellite? Any Paraiba lovers? Do we have an aqua lover out there who wants the biggest, best, brightest Sierra Santa Maria I have ever seen? Check this out, just in case you missed it. When I was with you last night, this is the 11 karat 76 aqua Sierra Santa Maria, and look what that does. That's going to be item number 1126688. Just had to show that. This one is down below $5,000. It's $49.99 if you want the 1176. I know our Friday Club TVON audience got to get first dibs at it. They left it behind for Saturday. So anybody who'd like that big aqua, almost 12 carats, Sierra Santa Maria, and those are big diamonds. Princess cuts on the side. 4 on each side, 8 in total, 72 points, almost 10 pointers each. And look what that does. That's only one way to look at it. Let's go further away and see if this can give us even more wow factor right there. Look at what that does. Outstanding piece. And no help. That's all the beauty of the stone as it was mined, the great cutting that's been so expertly done. This is a wow. And it's under 45 after you take your 10% extra off. We still have some last minute requests coming in. Let's see what else we have to show you. Oh, threader earrings. These are really tough to display, but I'm going to try my best here to show you what we can do in some threader earrings. Yeah. Karen, you got it, Karen. These are cool. They're a threader earring that you can adjust, but they're really tough to show up close. So I'm going to show you from a distance here. The idea is this. There's a little bit of mirror finish gold. Now, there's a long length here. There's a little post here, like you would always have a post. And so what you can do is thread this through as long or as short as you'd like. And they never stay in the tweezers because it's a chain. But look at how beautiful that is. So the item number, Tony, is 1110371. And what you do then is you have this reverse where out the back, you're going to have this extra length. You can make them really long. You can make them, they're still long, but you can make them this way. You can really play with it. And then at the base, there's going to be some diamonds, which I'll show you up close. It's going to be 4 individual diamonds, 21 points total in white, yellow, rose gold. But I know you want it, so I just kind of adjusted it there on the fly. Let me show you one up close, and then we'll show you one in the ear. Because the fun part is you get to play, and I love them stacked. If you have multiple piercings, you can stack away. This is what they do. So you see it's all diamond cut chain. Why we do that traditional post is A, to give it a little mirror finishing from the back, but also it's to make it really easy. If you just had a chain, it would be almost impossible to thread that through your piercing. So instead, we give you that traditional post, which makes it a whole lot easier. And then you just thread that through your piercing, and then you, like I said, you adjust it however you want to. So you can make it different lengths here, but they're really, that's the concept of a threader. I mean, that's the idea, is you make it whatever length you want. It's really cool and easy. It's great because you get those, it's actually 5 diamonds. I was wrong. It's not 4, like I said, it's 5 diamonds that you have that go all the way through the base. I mean, that's kind of fun. You can kind of play with it. And they're going to be really special. They're just, they're 2.5, but that's kind of, again, depending on what you like to do there. That's if you make it more just even in length. Obviously, you can kind of play with it as you like. But it's going to be a deal, that's for sure. And we have white gold, yellow gold, and rose gold. And guess what? They're under $500. Actually, let's make it better than even $499. And I know we love affordable on a discount day. Why not? You got all the discounting you could ever want, wish, or hope for. But they're $399 a pair. So there's an extra $40 coming off that price as well. So they'll be about $359 to get those if you'd like to have a pair of threaders in your collection. How many are you getting? Are you getting multiple threaders at the same time? They do. They stack really well. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and take out the goal here, if I had more to show you, would be to show you several at the same time on the ear. But we'll see if we can just give you a special way to go. So, hey, Kathy, thank you. So this is going to be it, guys, $3.99. Fantastic value. Let me show you how they look from a distance. If you just pop them on your ear, they're going to look a little something like this. So I'll just show you what they look like. Obviously, it's totally adjustable, and that's where you see those diamonds, how they're going to extend down. And obviously, you play with the length, front and back, but that's the beauty of it. It's that really dimensional style, so you can kind of play with it, make them longer or shorter, make them even, or even you can go really, really long if you want. If you're going to go really long, put one of those little stoppers in the back or a little backing from another earring. Put that in the back, and then it can go essentially all the way up to about here if you want to. So that's as long as they can go. But again, if they're going to just be like that, you want to put those backings in. All right, back to the wheel we go. So you can see the great diamonds that we have, and that's going to be it. Fabulous value right here. And there's what they look like together. So you can kind of play with them. It's one of those really versatile styles that gives you the length. It really gives you an opportunity to have some fun with them. And so $3.99 minus $40 thereabouts, and it looks like those are very popular. And I hear multiple pairs going out as well. Obviously, a really affordable way to get some jewelry too. So you can make them, again, great giftables. I think anybody who wants a longer drop earring, certainly a great way to go. And yeah, they're $3.99, but really 10% extra off. So huge value there, and enjoy. Okay. Let's keep going. Yes. Double row hoops that we had for you earlier. The double rows were 1110388. They're $6.99. The triple row was 1116378. I've been wearing them all day. I think it's probably worth another look. Oh, never mind. We don't have time for another look. Oh my gosh. Didn't realize we only have 1:45 left. So here's the deal. I would invite you to call in because we're going to be here for a few minutes still taking your orders. So if you need anything at all, from hoops to drops to all the huggy hoops I've been wearing, let me know. We will help you out. $3.99 a pair on the threader style. So this is a little different than all the other drops we do. We're very busy on the phone lines. We still have the big aqua, the Paraiba, the purple Paraiba, the yellow diamond. Lots to ask about, lots to talk about. I will be with you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Pacific. 1 p.m. Eastern, noon Central Time. We'll be with you for another Black Friday, Super Sunday sale event day. Can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. We really bring it on Sundays. You cannot miss a Sunday, whatever you do. We are crazy busy on the phone lines. It's going to take a couple of minutes to get everybody through on the phone lines, I will say. So just simply say the word and we'll help you out. Now join in now. And of course, don't forget, we'll be putting, the graphics are all over our website on our new schedule. It starts on Monday. We'll be introducing a new host to you on Monday as well. And so I get to reveal who it is tomorrow too, by the way, I think. So I finally get to tell you who it is. And he won't be here yet, but I'll get to tell you. So this is really exciting. 30 seconds left, 9 shows a week going forward. Starting on Monday, we'll be here every weeknight, including Tuesday and Friday on TV. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and weekends we'll have 2 shows for you. This normal show is staying the same. We'll have an additional show from 5 to 8, so I'll be with you in the mornings, he'll be with you in the evenings, and we'll give you more of what you love at TVON. So thanks so much for being with us on this Saturday. Keep calling. We are very busy on our phone lines. For now, I just want to wish you a great rest of your day. Happy holidays, one and all. I'm Lauren Blair from all of us at TVON. Thank you so much for watching the shop, and we'll see you tomorrow.